Yo, welcome back to the Terra Drome. I am one of your co-hosts, KJ, aka Black Genghis, and to my left is the one and only customizer extraordinaire, Anthony Romo, aka Tony Figs. What's up, man?
What up, buddy? Terra Drome in effect today.
Listen, man, we got some love from the chat. Let's holler at them. The collectors got his popcorn ready. You show him some props. We got Cage's Customs. Johnny Reno, what's up, man?
You know,
Daredevil Dave, what's going on with you? Yes, you deserve a medal. And B's Battlegrounds is representing Replay Crew. We try to make it a fun one for everybody. We got Johnny hollering at our guests coming up very soon. Joe Fan 84, thanks for joining us. Plastic Fantastic Captain Action Pants himself, what's up, man? This is gonna be a good one today. What up, K Mac? Thank you for rolling with us. Ronnie Trickshot, thank you very much for joining us as well. Here keying the right on my screen. Is that in reference to me? Anyway, listen, we don't have a moment to lose, man. This Terra Drome, you know what we do, and we are joined by none other than the Thunder from Down Under, the legendary, ostentatious, prestigious Adam Howes, aka Shark Eye Toy View. What's up, man?
What's up, gentlemen? How are we?
what's up, buddy?
What's going
Good.
on, man?
It's
Just
on.
chilling. Just chilling on a Sunday morning.
Listen, you earned this. You're gonna get one of these. You got the Funkmaster Flex bomb. Ooh,
Yeah, blowing up on screen.
the fire.
Monk Master Flex.
Look, man. So how are things? This Saturday morning for you right now. So this is like Saturday morning cartoons for you. How are you doing? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I've been up and about since the wee hours. I got one of my dogs out for a walk, and then I went to the market to meet up with a mate and his little kid, and just hung out there for a bit, and then come back home and bought the wife some delicious cannolis, and yeah, they make them good around these parts, and yeah, just set up for the show, and here I am, man.
All right, man.
Well,
Well,
okay.
yeah, man, we were excited about this. This is the kind of show we've been wanting to do with Terra Drome for a long time, and we had our dream list like, who's down for this? Who's willing to do this? And when your name came up, it was like, okay, well, will he do it? It's like, man, I hope he does it. So it's like it's really cool to like have this transcontinental, international thing going on. It's like supreme clientele. It's like that's what. Let me holler at the chat really quick. Liquid Identity saying location. Is that Khaled reference? I hope so. Pure Soul 81, what's up, good people? What's up with you, man? Trey, Toyota Displays, thanks for joining us, man. We got Chad Kinsler in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up,
And Charlock Customs, thanks for joining us, man, as well. Roll Keeper, hello, howdy. Let's get into it, man. I wanna start with you, Shark. One, how have you felt that 2024 has gone on so far, as far as the Joe's action figures, that kind of stuff?
Oh man, I think overall, like I said this to someone recently, like if like the 80s were like the golden era of toys for us, we're living in the platinum era. Like,
Yes,
you know, it's just we're spoiled for choice. You know, just look at the Joe line, for instance. Like that's obviously what's brought us together in the first damn place. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, you know, all three of us all have different interests as well outside of Joe, which is, you know, a good way to be. Like as primarily as it is my mainline collection, you know, I'll just as happily pick up what's something I've got nearby. You know, like I got this a while back, but like this Boba Fett.
Oh yeah, carbonized.
Yeah, the carbonized one, man. Like, and I'm not even a big Star Wars collector anymore. I like Boba Fett, but like, and that's an example. And like, just sitting right next to that is like something I always wanted as a kid, man. When I saw like the holiday special, I had that thing on tape on VHS when I was a kid, and I would watch that again and again just for the animated part alone. Like to get this as an adult, like come on now, like you know that we're just And it's pretty basic, really. But look at that. Like,
yeah. But
You
that's
know
what
what I
we're
mean?
looking for. Yeah.
like we're very lucky. You know, stuff that we dreamt of as kids, it's been, brought to life. So, yeah, I'm happy about the state of toys in 24, bro.
That's good, man. That's good. I've been really fortunate to rock with people like Tony, our homies over at Toy Kind of Mood, that sort of thing, and just learn about the design and the process. Getting to talk with Corey Cantaloupe, Fred Axon. I've been wanting to do that for years.
Yep.
And it's like I'm just really crossing off these grail moments and just really getting to like learn more. Fresh Monkey Fiction being on Toy Kind of Mood, that kind of stuff, and just seeing like the beginning stages of it. Tony, when we started bringing this back, like what were some of the goals that you wanted to hit with this, as far as like our season 2 of Drome?
Oh man, with this coming up, just to have the people just check us out, actively customizing something. I've been doing that a lot with my buddy Collector Express Jared over on his channel. Having a good time over there, and finally, because I was like, wow, we didn't do this on Toy Kind of Mood yet, or did Drome on a Toy Kind of Mood, and sometimes we won't be, customizing, talking, but we'll always be tinkering with something. Like, what do you guys want to know? You want to know how to, I don't mess with sculpting, but I'm getting into these freaking paint markers that are pretty damn good.
Oh, let me see those.
Different techniques, these acrylic markers that I showed off on, I think Punk got himself some, and he started going crazy on like the Stinger's engine. So it's painting, it's sanding, it's doing all the stuff I did with Luke Cage's pants and turning them blue from black and sanding them for no paint rub, and it's just a faster way. I'm having a ball with these acrylic paint markers, but I've still got love for my Citadel, my Vallejo, now I got some primer going on, so it's still a bunch of stuff. Oh, Johnny, I'll send you that link for these markers, bro. You're gonna love them. It's just they're really pastel, and I really got them for the superheroes, But there are some deep greens, olive drab greens, grays for the G.I. Joe stuff color. I just haven't touched it yet, but that's next. Yeah, just having fun doing different techniques and different mediums for customizing. Man, it's made it a lot of fun.
All right. Well, listen, man, that's one hell of an intro. I think we're ready to roll. I got some stuff prepared. I'm going to be starting off with this Doc Ock from Spider-Man No Way Home, but Spider-Man 2. And I always loved Alfred Molina's work in Spider-Man 2 and bringing him back on the MCU No Way Home. But I am going to be adding a little something extra. I think it's time to give this guy soft goods. And this is a wired coat from JPS Lot off of eBay. So that's just to start things off. That's what I'm going to be working on. Adam, yourself, what do you got for us today in the Drome, sir?
Right. Well, like I said backstage, I'm not working on a lot of like big projects or anything at the moment. Like for me, the most part, I'm more of a kit basher than a customizer to like Tony's sort of standard. You know what I mean? But before I continue, like this is, just going back to your initial question too, KJ, like about 2024 and toys. I think one important thing I left out is that just the fact that I've been able to immerse myself in this realm in terms of the YouTube space and meet guys like yourself and hang out in this space and talk toys, not just like buy stuff and have it sitting here and looking at it and appreciating it or fiddle-assing around with it, but meeting people like yourself and just being able to hang out and share that vested interest. I think that's a massive part of it for me, because my actual like in life friends who are friends of like 20 plus years now, none of them are collectors of this shit. Like I am the lone soldier, you know what I mean? So finding people like kindred spirits, that's a massive part of it too. So I just wanted to throw that in there. So to answer your other question, I'm just going to show off like a few past bits and pieces. I'm going to bust open this retro Snake Eyes because I've already got one, but I haven't opened it. And the reason I haven't opened it is I was saving it because I have something here from our good friends at Gridiron Studios.
Oh yeah,
that I'm going to put together with that, and you can't really see it while I shake it like that. And that's on purpose. So
from Arizona to Australia,
you'll see what it is. But Tony and KJ probably know what it is anyway. But yeah, the folks at home, you have to wait.
All right. And Tony, what do you have planned for us today?
Man, I got some more extreme detail work. I've got I'm doing some commissions here and there. My buddy Robert Clark on Instagram. I'll be painting Hal Jordan's head just to match his neck. See, you can barely tell that it doesn't totally match, but I painted the neck from Jon Stewart body. I'm just gonna paint the face right now to match, and then I'll be done. And then he wanted his Manhunter taller like mine. I customized him to make him taller. That one's already done. So
and I love the soft goods that you put on all those GLA fakes.
Oh man, got to do it. This is Robert's. I had the different one. I had GPS lot one on mine, and then I was putting together almost like a Bruce Lee Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah,
it's dope.
Yeah. I even got his Asics, his red and black Asics down. So I was putting him together, and I gotta have the 70s one still.
Okay, that's gonna, This is
good for photos because once that Luke Cage, I customized and painted the Luke Cage's legs. But oh man, the 70s, 80s nostalgia from comics and all their old, costumes came back, and I'm like, I had an upgraded Shang-Chi for today. You gotta still keep his old look too. And then I was messing around with this biker Punisher.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like he had sleeves that are way up here, like rolled up. I had shaved them and brought them down. I'm showing you stuff I've already done, but I'm still tinkering.
It still looks fire.
I'm still tinkering around with this and that. I was gonna make this McFarlane Batman a little darker because he's extremely on the light side of gray, but that's how the Superpowers one was, right? It was a beautiful blue with that light gray. I might still paint him a little darker gray, but I was gonna do it, I was gonna get away with the paint marker, but the paint marker gray is even lighter. It's like, damn it.
He's just gonna make an albino Snow White Batman.
I got Citadel or Vallejo paint that's darker, so I'll be taking them apart. And I can show you on screen. Those McFarlane figures are really easy to take apart.
All right.
When you got one a day.
That puts mine to shame. I still got my Revlon, maybe it's Maybelline hair dryer.
Hair dryer works too.
All right. Well, gentlemen, let's begin. Let me put on some tunes, and we're just going to go ahead and rock.
Some tunes that don't get struck.
Yeah, definitely that. KJ. I ended up getting this guy. That John Wick that you made?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the 𝕊𝕙𝕒𝕣𝕠𝕣 Stain Marvel Legends figure. So I thought I'd get the Wick head in time for the show, but it didn't arrive, unfortunately. But it did inspire something else that I'm looking into. And there's a Marvel Legends. I think it's Nick Fury from the Captain Marvel film, where he's in the suit. Yeah, in the first Captain Marvel film.
That's exactly what I have right here.
Yeah. Put yourself on screen. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Now that one, I want to get this. There's a custom Samuel L. Jackson Jules head from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
bro, it looks so good. It fits it perfectly. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then I'm gonna see if I can source a Travolta one and try and get another one of these, and just do the tie and the shirt white and black, and then have jewels and what's it call it?
So, hey KJ, the sound from the music's a little loud. Blitz is saying that it's competing with our audio.
All right, I'm just gonna turn it off. Sorry about that.
It's a little lower.
It's all good.
So let's see if I can. Oh yeah, I can turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, just turn it down. Ambient level, he said.
Ambience.
There we go.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like this.
So I'm gonna share screen. I'm gonna go to an Etsy store, Spartan 18MX, and I'm gonna see if they. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure that's where you get the Travolta one. I reckon he's probably done that because that's where I got this Hemsworth one.
Woo!
And I got
that's
that
for Extraction.
Nice.
This might be easier just to show it this way. Sorry, my busted up fingers.
That's all good.
Yeah, so I got this for the Extraction. For the Extraction look. So he's got the. There we go.
There you go. I can see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see him. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So he does great work, man. I'm a big fan of his. And normally I have that head sitting on another figure that shall remain nameless from another
good, man. It's fine.
No, it's okay. I'd rather not. And but for the sake of today's exercise, I thought I'd just jam it on the Action Soldier.
All right.
And it doesn't sit flush on this, but
no, it's good.
It's you get the idea that it does work.
But, time. You drum on that bad boy?
What you could do is, if you're very careful with it, you can either Dremel some of that head. I'm going to be doing some Dremeling today. Not with this Doc Ock, but with what's coming up next, and this is going to save for later. Or you can shave off that neck peg. It just depends on. You have to be really careful with the head joints because I've destroyed head sculpts, just cut right through them. It's like, like Fisher King. It's like, but no, let me go ahead and share that screen. So this, and let me know if you guys can see this. All right, Tony, go ahead and put yours up again.
Yeah.
Put yours up real quick. I'm gonna solo you real quick.
Oh, the Dremel 3000. That's what I got.
Okay. Yeah. So Tony's is definitely much more heavy duty than mine because he likes to show off.
Tony's got all the nice toys.
Yeah. But this is Spartan 18MX custom heads from Hermosillo, Mexico.
Part-time job at Home Depot.
You can get it. You can get them unpainted or painted 1/18 scale, custom head sculpts, or you can get them 112. So I think you got yours.
Show me that shit. Oh my god.
112.
Oh, you've never seen this before, Tony?
No.
It's like 33
Oh
bucks,
man,
so you gotta be careful with
I
that.
thought you'd be all over this. This dude is legit, man, and his work is fantastic.
You save
Is that
more.
on Instagram? What shop? Oh, it's on
It's
Etsy
on
or what?
We're on the Etsy's right now.
Holy.
So here's the thing. So if you get them in bulk, at least with the 118, you can save money. But if you get them unpainted, you can get 3 of them for 33 bucks. You can get 1 for 11 bucks, same price. But he does great paint work. So let's take a look real quick. So for example,
Jerk wants you to link that stuff. Link Spartan 118. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can choose also different types. 33 bucks for the male head, 34 for the female head. You can get stuff from different catalogs. So here's Danny Glover, Terminator from Genesis, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, bro.
Jason Statham. Because I was looking at this because I wanted to do A-Team. And dude actually has
Trump
from A-Team. So I'm putting together A-Team customs to go with that recoil van from Ramen Toy. Angelina Jolie, John Hamm, Conan. Let's see what else. Steve McQueen, Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, Count Dooku. Rest in peace,
See if
Paul
you can
Walker.
pull up some of the painted heads, KJ, so you can have a look at some of those.
I'm trying to see if I can find them. So here's this is the listing right here. It's all you can get it painted, but I'm not seeing the photos of them painted. So let me see if they're in here real quick.
It might be on the home page. I think he sometimes has like some that he switches it up, but it could be different. There you go.
Here's some of the 118 stuff he has painted.
Yeah.
So just a good look at his work and his quality. Gets extreme. Shaft, Sam Jackson. All kinds of stuff here. All right, Tom Selleck,
doing this
Tom
right.
Berenger, Platoon
It
Berenger.
is.
So what?
For Spartan 118, right? I just dropped the link in my chat. Yo, Jerk was wanting that shit like I am. Okay,
I've got another one of his heads right here, actually.
All right, hold on a second.
Legend Series wants all the A-Team guys now, too.
All right, so this is on a 4-inch kit bash and custom. I didn't paint this, but I got the head from him, and I got all the pieces I needed for this custom. And a friend of mine here in Melbourne painted him for me. But this was a witch's head.
Ooh.
And I wanted a Northman 4-inch figure because we obviously never got a toy line for that Larry Hummer.
Yeah.
So it's as close as to the Northman's hair as I could get. But yeah, that was an unpainted head. But
is that Damon? Oh no,
it's the Witcher.
Pavel.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be
Pavel.
the Scars.
I thought it was Damon from like how the dragon, House of the Dragon.
He looks a bit like it. Yeah.
You can do some House of
But
the
once you
Dragon.
turned it, I saw Cavill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and once again share some of that
Let me
paperwork
follow
that
Spartan
Spartan's done.
113. Okay,
So
Spartan
you guys see
113 MX. That's what it is. Okay.
So you see that this is some of the stuff that he does. This is how good his paint work is. And this is the 112 stuff. So we got Rambo.
Yeah,
We got Jason Statham. We got
Legend Series is gonna go ape shit. I wonder if he has an Axel Foley, Tony Legend
He
Series.
probably does.
He'd have to, surely. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
And honestly, I think some of the likenesses are really, really accurate, and some of them are probably a touch off for my liking. But it also, I think it's probably a case of when you would get it in hand, you'd have a better sort of look. You know what I mean? Some of those photos can be a bit hard to judge, but
exactly.
I'm 2 for 2 so far with buying from him, and he's a pleasure to deal with as well.
Awesome.
He's good.
Oh my goodness!
And he will actually he will take commissions as well, because I was looking at doing like a Tom Hardy figure.
It's all over.
But he didn't have the Tom Hardy head that I wanted, and he would definitely, if you gave him the source material to work from, he can make up something for you.
Dude, I'm thinking about making
the one right there that I had.
What's
back there.
Yeah,
I'd have Tony Colangelo, Legend Series, ask him for a Axel Foley head. Yeah, he's looking for one.
I would totally get that Maximus head sculpt and put it on a Mythic Legions or a Combatants from X-Ray and make a gladiator.
Oh hell yeah, KJ! Yeah.
Oh, look at
this guy, Young from GoldenEye.
Yeah.
You give
got the orgy Conan camouflage. Oh yeah.
So once again, let me see if I can find one more. All this stuff is dangerous, man. You can't show us stuff like this, dude. Like, I got bills, man.
Skills. I got skills, but I got bills too.
All right, and so one of y'all put the link in the chat for the peoples, right?
I did.
Yo, Dumb Bunny, thanks for joining us, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. How's the music? It's not too loud, right?
No, it's good. I can hear mine still. You guys can't hear mine, I don't think. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I turned it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it.
So I quit vaping 5 days ago, gentlemen, and
nice.
I am I'm trying to keep my hands busy, so this is a good exercise. This show in doing that.
Okay, so you don't have to chew gum.
I haven't. I've chewed gum a bit this week. I had time for that. But yeah, this is my trusty blade that I keep in here for opening things up. So if you see me just doing these ones throughout the show, I don't have a nervous tick or anything like that. You know why. So
that's totally fine, man. I quit smoking back in 2009, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
No.
Yeah.
And my lungs have thanked me for the last 15 years for that.
Oh man, yeah. I used to be a cigarette smoker too, so I know exactly what that's like to get rid of that out of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all had our vices in one way, shape, or form.
Yes.
But,
we're human, you know.
it was time to give it a wide.
Well, I'm
berth.
definitely wishing you well with that, man. It just, and stick with it.
Thank you, man.
It's gonna be good.
It was it was a decision born out of frustration because I went and bought a new vape, and I was in the store. I picked out the flavor I wanted. I walked out of there. I opened it up, threw the packet away, and I had a little toke of it. And I jumped in my car and I start the car up, and then I went to have another toke of it, and the damn thing didn't work. And so I had to park the car again, go back to the tobacconist.
Wow.
Go back in. And I said to the guy, look, man, I just bought this, da-da-da-da. And he's like, oh, were you just here? And I go, yeah, man, 5 minutes ago. He's like, oh, I don't remember. I was busy. And I'm like, I was the only one in the store, bro. And he's like, and then he's moved some papers. He's like, oh, yeah, we don't do refunds, and pointed to a sign. I'm like, I don't want a refund. I just want a replacement. He's like, oh, no, I can't do that. And so I was like, am I in the Twilight Zone right now? What is happening here? You don't remember me? I said to him, I was like, I just paid on card. You can check the transaction. He's like, yeah, no, sorry. So I walked out of there, man. I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I don't want this happening to me. I just quit out of anger and frustration on the spot. So yeah, but it's a good thing. Here's another little kit bash. This is something very, very basic, but I like this figure for the options that it presents to you. And I haven't really finished tinkering with these, but it's the whatchamacallit, the Tracksuit Mafia.
Yeah. Tracksuit Mafia.
Yeah. So in the Joe Special Missions comics, there's a few issues where they have to deal with terrorists and things like that. And I wanted generic sort of terrorist bad guy dudes. So these fit that mold. And so I bought 3 of them. And I've just thrown this vest on here, which doesn't sit too flush. It probably needs to be trimmed down a bit because of the collar on the figure. It sits pretty high.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted something like that. I've thrown a gridiron AK on with it, and these are just fun. I haven't had any photos taken with any of them or anything like that, but eventually, you could pair them up with Cobra characters, I don't know, Major Blood or something like that.
How much are those tracksuit boots going for now, Adam?
I got them on sale. I think they were about they were about $20 or something like that here, which is not cheap. But it was cheap for us because a Marvel Legends normally $40 here. So
oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, so they're a bit of fun. If you haven't got any of you guys out there haven't got picked any of these up and you can get them for cheap, I urge you to do so.
Yeah, just taking a quick look. Here's a case of 6 for $170. You're going for about anywhere from $35. This one's $25, free shipping.
Yep.
$25 loose. $35. It just depends. So
and that photo, that photo there where it's loose with all the equipment, you get a good weaponry selection and an extra head as well. And the extra head, which I don't have handy, but actually looks pretty good and fits perfectly on these bad boys. So you can have a generic like Joe Trooper with a face sculpt, and he doesn't look like too sort of enemy-ish, I guess, for lack of better phrasing. But yeah, that's another option. Nice little easy kit bash option.
All right.
These are great, by the way. I love this figure.
The 60th anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Big fan. I want to get the Halo jumper next. I haven't picked that up yet because it hasn't released here, but
You're a big fan, fuck yeah.
Hey folks, don't forget to like and share the show. Give us some likes, show us some love. We appreciate y'all very much. Right.
Yeah, give these fellas a like. And if any of my viewers have come over from my channel or my Instagram, like these guys' content, subscribe, all that jazz. What else? Look, these are some ones that. So there's a bit of a story behind these ones. These are the dollar store shipwreck figures from. You remember them, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I got the flag, and this is before I was really heavy into collecting 6-inch figures, I wanted to like kit the flag out with the like accompanying like vehicles and crew and all the standard Joe figures, of course, like, you know, topside and deep six, But I wanted like the actual sort of crew you would see manning an aircraft carrier.
Right.
So these dollar store, I think it is, dollar store shipwrecks were perfect like fodder for these little kit bashes.
No, that was great.
And they were cheap too, like super cheap. And they were never available here in Australia. I had to pick them up like through dealers in the States and stuff. But yeah, so easy to mod, and the overlays, like the helmets with the whatchamacallits, with the little radio transmitters, and the visors that are functional. They're all from Marauders, who I haven't bought anything from in quite some time. But they made them perfect, like, you know, in different colors. So, because obviously the different colored vests denote what that person does on an aircraft carrier. So, you know, yellow is like the shooter who sends the aircraft off the flight deck. And I wanted him to have like the little wands, you know, for directing traffic. And so these ones here were from some Star Wars figure, I think, and I can't remember what that was, but I just threw them in his hands, and away we went. But ever since I got heavy into like the 6-inch stuff, these guys have been relegated to lower deck duty because the flag, as great as it is a space hogging thing. And those of you who have watched my reviews will know, obviously, that I film from the front end of it, but from this side. The rest of it is all just storage. It is like your desks in front of you guys right now. That is my desk. So
that's a dope ass desk.
Covered with all sorts of random shit. But because I raised it as well, so you've got like the custom lower deck, which doesn't obviously come with a toy. I've got storage space underneath. So, you know, on one hand, it's got like old Joe vehicles like that. And, you know, there's an APC under there and other shit. And then, you know, you've got just random bits of pieces of just blast effects and other crap. And these figures that I just mentioned, like littering the lower deck. So it just gets pushed under there, and I just pull out what I want when I need it. And down the other end is where I do a lot of the kit bashing, because I keep that space pretty sort of free. So I have like weaponry and all that sort of jazz, and fodder boxes is all down that side of the room. But Yeah, these poor little guys have been relegated. The 4-inch guys don't get much love these days. But I still got them. So, eventually, when I get this room a bit more sorted, and I might bring them back out. But for now, the functionality of the flag is more practical than the display, aspect of the flag.
I hear you.
Yeah. This is a cool one. I'll just finish off with the 4-inch stuff because some guys here are probably not going to be that interested in it, but that's fine. But this one
still gets a lot of love. Yeah.
Yeah, you can still give the 4-inch guys some love, right?
Yeah.
So this one here, this is a custom. Again, I put it all together.
Here we go.
I've tried to replicate the Mission Brazil club figure of wetsuit. Because that figure on the secondary, I knew that was coming from him. This figure on the secondary market is not cheap, man.
No, hell no.
I want to say pushing 300 maybe in Australian dollars, maybe more. Yeah. But this is the same figure. Everything you see here is pretty much what that figure comes with all the same parts, because like any figure line, especially Joe, those club figures were all just kit bashed together from existing figures. So, I had my friend Arano, who's a local customizer here, had him paint this for me, and I think he did a stellar job of replicating that as best as he could, because obviously, Tony, you'll speak to camo not being the easiest thing to paint.
It ain't.
Yeah, but
it's not my favorite thing to do. It's fun, but it's oh my god.
Yeah, I think
Love-hate.
You're not alone, man. But yeah, that's a cool little fun one. And this is a figure I would love to see. I'd love to see Wetsuit get a proper seal classified figure. Not just in his diver gear. Give me that, yes, please, and thank you.
Might have to do that. I got the boonie hat now.
Yeah. Did you already get the Marine Sniper? Is that what you're talking about?
It's on the way.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna do a proper Marine Sniper.
So far,
and then
so good.
I'll do the Navy SEAL wetsuit.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
So I just want to show this off real quick. This is once again that Doc Ock out of the package with the tentacles. I'm not putting everything on yet because basically I'm about to take these tentacles off, and I'm going to take off this coat, and I'm going to make a replacement. I'm going to get that hair dryer, and I will go on mute. So just showing people just different steps of the madness. That's all.
Hell yeah!
I mean, look at that Doc Ock figure, KJ. And tell me we aren't living in the best times to be a toy collector,
dude,
bro.
I just got the
right?
neighborhood Tobey Maguire from a Big Bad Toy Store. That's
right.
on the way. It's what a time. What a time. And this stuff never gets old.
Nah. And you think about it, that film came out, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe a bit longer. Probably longer than that, right?
It was 20 years. We were doing the 20th anniversary this year.
Right. And then when that came out, they obviously had action figures, but nothing like that.
No, sir.
You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah, dude. It's and then we came a long way from early Marvel Legends, because I think some of the first Marvel Legends, they were actually called Spider-Man Legends. So some of the
Spider-Man Classics and Toy Biz. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, it is. Yeah.
That's what started this. So this is a good full circle moment, actually.
That's what started my bullshit, comic books and Toy Biz.
Double jointed elbows. I'm not mad at it, man. I'm not mad. I'm just give me the foundation of what I need, and I can take care of the rest.
That's right. That's all I say. Give me the foundation of what I need, and I'll find a head sculpt and I'll kick its ass.
Rafe Mace, thanks for joining, man.
Look at this, Tony. Speaking of Toy Biz, look at what's sitting on my shelf just over here.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
I used to love that figure, man.
Man, it's one of those ones that once it's sitting on here, you just don't want to touch it. It'll just fall off. Somewhere along in my myriad of moving houses over the years, I lost his faceplate, unfortunately. But
you might be able to get another one, man.
Yeah, you probably could. I haven't actually looked into it, but just for nostalgia's sake, like I don't fuck with Marvel Legends heavy like some of you guys do. Like I buy bits and pieces, but just to have this, just to have this is just a cool little thing from when I was sort of teetering around collecting on and off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm definitely cherry picking the hell out of Marvel Legends now.
Yeah.
But then they go around. They go around and upgrade my favorite figs, and I'm like, gotta do it. I gotta, like that. I love Warbird, her original one, but now they made her better, more articulated, double jointed elbows. Let's go.
Yep.
That's why I made that. I had recently done that. My Daughters of the Dragon. Have you seen that with Misty Knight and Colleen Wing?
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
I got a couple.
No, I don't think I saw that one.
I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. I got a couple of those Moonstone bodies. There was like 3 of them at Walgreens, and she's all white. It's basically a palette that you can do anything you want with. But she's a curvy girl. She's got some buffness to her, and double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. It's awesome. Okay. I'll show them in a little bit.
No, I got you, Tony. Hold on a second. All right, so we are taking a trip over to the Facebook. Holler at my dudes, Tony's Figs 911. So you talking about this?
Yeah. Let me make it bigger. Yeah, those girls. It's basically a moonstone for Colleen. It's all moonstone from the neck down to her toes. Well, down to her ankles. Those tennis shoes are from some other figure because she rocks the sneakers with that outfit in the comic, and she's got like arbitrary pipe lining all around her tracksuit and just one katana, and then that's Silk's head sculpt. And then for Misty, I went all out. I couldn't stand her. She had a Medusa. She had Medusa's buck, and they were just rubbery, wonky knees, and she was very hard to stand up. She had heels. So with that Misty Knight, I looked up her. There's a game called Contest of Champions. I think it's. I think it's mobile. Her outfit was way better. It was way more interesting. It had piping. It had the dark blue on top, and sleeves and stuff like that. And there's that. Yeah, see, there's a Toy Biz Wolverine head on that updated buck, dude. It looks cool.
That looks cool, man. Yeah, that's a great picture, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go over to the IG because you got some more of that Misty Knight over there.
Yeah, it's just a big old. There's a picture of Misty Knight and Colleen, and with the heroes for hire too. Sorry, I've got the eyes in doing this head.
You're locked in.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah, and there's heroes for hire.
I see that white figure there.
There you go. You gotta do the pants like that, KJ.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
You could easily make that white bird with the blade into like a Scarlet custom as well. Like,
her head sculpt was perfect.
Easily.
Beautiful. Yeah. For Colleen, she was really easy. She's just all white. Yeah, that heroes for hire. And then that was the VHS Daredevil that came with Hydro Man because the other one is so damn expensive with a 3-pack with Bullseye and White Elektra. This one had all the black cell shading all over him, and it was kind of growing on me, but then I wanted to just take it off and have my own hardcore red Daredevil, and then I had Bad Mother Tattoos and Customs water slide decal of the double D for his chest logo, and it worked. And then when he didn't, I can't see if I can. His gloves, yeah. See, he doesn't have a glove line on his forearm. I made one
for Daredevil.
Yeah,
that's sick, bro.
So it's not on that picture, I get that figure out right now, KJ. Let's see.
This is why I don't always like looking at Tony's stuff because I just quit and I just stopped doing shit. There's no point. There's no point.
Now I gave him his glove line because he's not wearing a unitard. He's wearing a unitard, a bodysuit, but he's got gloves with ends. You know what I mean? So there's the glove line, and his boots. The boot cut serves as its line. You know, so and just picture this bad boy had all that black over him, and there's the water slide decal. It came out very, very cool and very good enough.
I thought that was sculpted into the damn figure, dude.
It looks like it.
Oh yeah. This is what you do, but you need to get it. You need to get that X-Acto knife on that water slide decal so it can come out like that. You got to be so careful. And then when you do the microset microsaw on it, it adheres to the cuts of his chest, his musculature, and he just looks way better to me with just the lines. That was done with a micro. What are those micro pens? Micron pens. Yeah.
Yeah.
For his glove line. Yeah. So
that looks sexy, dude.
This sucker had all that black stuff on it, and all you need to do. Find you some of this.
I mean, if they ever bring
this bottle, it's a lot of work, but damn, I didn't have to get that 3-pack Daredevil. It's like $200 freaking or some shit.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can still find that. If anyone like at Walmart or somebody still has it. So Michaels, maybe Michaels. So basically, here, let me go back to share screen real quick. This is what we do with Drome. So this is Winsor Newton Brush Restore. You don't
there we
want
go.
This is the water base.
That's the shit one.
If you can still find this, go to Michael's, go to Joann's, go to Staples.
Yeah, try Joann's. I got mine at Michael's. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever it
takes.
They
don't sell it here either. I've looked.
I mean, I started with acetone. You can use acetone, but you got to be so careful. Acetone will eat that fucking plastic.
And let's talk.
Yeah.
All right. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm straightening out these tentacles because I'm just gonna basically just slide this coat off because I thought I could like either heat it up and take these out. These aren't really made like that. Not really. So I'm just gonna straighten all this out and then just take off the coat.
Yeah.
Try Pure Soul. Try Joann's. Try a different store.
Try Joann's because Lawrence Punk with Toys got his from Joann's, but that was a minute ago.
If you just look around, because even if they have the old label, it may be the new formula. You just want to avoid that. You want the one with the red stripe. Tony, show them the bottle again.
Yeah, let me get it.
I'll be your friend.
Then you can just like cut the bottom and just pull this out, like so. Done.
That's great, man. Thanks, man. We got it. So go ahead, Shark.
I was just saying, how good is it that you can keep these cards intact just by simply slicing here and then just pulling the bubble out? Done.
That's what I used to do with the Haya toys.
And then just tuck it in. It's so good. I love it.
Dude,
yep.
I got this in. I'm going back into reviews. So I'm shooting the gridiron when I got my Stinger one. I'm going to contrast and compare with the Vamp. And then I got this Haya toys. I'm going to be doing the same thing. Just cut at the bottom and just slide it out because I love the card work and whatnot. And it's about high time that I start reviewing these Haya toys again. So this is a fun time, man.
I gotta give a shout out to Eric from Surveillance Port because
by all means,
he's not only a good dude, but he's one of the funniest mofos that I deal with on the regular. And
he is, dude.
When it comes to those higher Joes, for the longest time now, he's been referring to them as NFTs. And anytime I see one, I always think of him and have a laugh because he's not wrong. That's essentially what they've been up until recently. Like
right. All right. Once again, this coat, and it's like a double layer. So they did a good job with this, man. It's like Even though it's plastic, there is a flow to it. There is a bend to it. It's nice. It is nice. But I'm about to
Get some life
I'm about
to
to get
Hal
nicer.
Jordan's face. Okay.
Say again, Tony.
Oh no, I'm just bringing life to Hal Jordan's face. He's not looking like a zombie anymore. Zombie ass skin.
Oh, look at that. No clunky articulation. Straight out of the packet. Love it.
I tried so hard to get that retro Snake Eyes. I had no luck with that, and now it's like
What?
insane right now. Yeah, I couldn't find it. In LA,
Talk to Johnny Reno. He couldn't get one for the longest time, and Ryan, Dremeling Ryan helped him out.
the nerds here in LA and scalpers. So scalpers.
Oh
are,
yeah,
like,
there's a lot.
heavy
There's a lot of
nerds.
those.
It's like they know how to like flip this.
There's a lot of those guys, those nerds.
I'm pretty sure KJ he's available from Robot Kingdom still.
I can try Robot Kingdom. I can try CMD or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's gonna be better than paying the iron price. But I mean, stuff like this is like, here's one where it's like $650 and only has one bid. So it's like, do I jump in and fucking swipe this or what? It's like, but it's gonna go up. It's gonna keep going
Oh
up.
yeah, guaranteed, man. That'll go up in the next 6 days.
Let's see what's going. Oh yeah, like 48. Come on.
What's going on in the chat? I haven't even paid attention to the chat. I got these damn magnifiers on my eyes.
Can you holler at the chat real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, KJ, I think $60 is what Robot Kingdom had it for. 60 US, I think.
I may at this point, I may just buy a stalker and just primer that bitch, and it's just put a custom head sculpt at that point. It's like, I got primer. I can. It's what it is. It's the web gear. It's the figure. I have paint and I have brushes. If it really came to that shit, I may save that for a future episode, dude.
There you go.
Take off the camo, primer it up, boom, retro Snake Eyes. Add a custom head sculpt from one of these dudes, Toy Box Customs or something.
Yeah, I made
the
one
head
from
sculpt loose.
Yeah.
Look how many
you just give me an
listings there
idea
are,
how-
man.
Yeah. You just give me an idea for the next episode, bro, for real.
So many listings all around hovering in the same ballpark price-wise. It can't be that limited. But like you said, KJ, a lot of scalpers must have jumped onto it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a great figure. Stalker's a great figure, but Stalker was clearing out because there were so many of it. But it's the same figure. It's what we attribute to it as characters, as the figures that we loved. So yes, it's Stalker and yes, the Snake Eyes, but it's the same buck. It's the same pieces.
Oh yeah,
the retro Cobra Trooper having the same web gear as Snake Eyes and Stalker drives me up the wall. Because I'm like, that's Joe gear.
Oh, you mean this retro Cobra Trooper?
Yeah, that figure. Hold on a second. Yeah. Because I'm like,
You mean this one I got, you dirty bastard?
I'm like, that's Joe gear, dude. Did you kill some Joes and steal their shit? Like, what's up?
Laziness. That's what it is, KJ. It's laziness.
I mean,
The reason I've got this here, Tony, is for something I wanted to point out to you, actually.
The ferrets. I'll show the ferrets next.
Okay.
So, you got the classified Cobra Trooper here and the retro one here.
Yeah.
The backpack peg with the webbing here on the classified one, it's pretty small, right? Like, there's not a lot of room to get anything in there.
Yeah.
And with this one, with this stalker webbing, the hole's there, but again, it's pretty sort of small sort of surface area.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mortar kit from Gridiron.
Yep.
So with this figure,
Ooh.
the classified version, it's inhibited by the sidearm holster. So you got to take the sidearm out to sort of get this to sit kind of flush, right?
Yeah.
And you'll see there, that's on. No problems. Looks fantastic. That's the MP5 that it comes with as well. It's a great kit if none of you guys have got it and you want a mortar trooper for your Cobra Legions. Highly recommend.
I swiped the good guy one from my short fuse custom.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's essentially the same thing. Now, we take our retro trooper, and because the blue of this I thought would pair well with this, we're going to take our webbing here and line it up with the backpack peg.
Excuse me.
Get these arms out of the way.
I'm trying so hard not to make hole jokes right now.
Well, you can make one now because it ain't going in that hole, bro. That.
You nasty.
You don't want to break it, man. I break gridiron shit all the time.
Oh, you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
Yeah, he broke one the other day on stream.
Not to say that gridiron stuff breaks. Here, hold on a second. I am a Pacific Rim Jaeger. I am a giant person, and I live in the world of paper. So that's not a reflection on the quality of gridiron. Gridirons has been knocking shit out the park lately. I got the Stinger gear to prove it, but I just had to be more careful with so many different things.
And look,
that's what KJ tells the ladies. I am a giant person.
Look, anyway, you're a big man. I'm 6'2".
Yeah,
large hands. You know, we can be, when it comes to these toys, we can be a bit handsy. We can be a little handsy at times. And I'm not going to lie, there's been a couple of times where I've had a gridiron weapon and I've probably pushed the cartridge or the magazine in a little too hard and a little too fast. And there's been a little breakage. So you've sometimes just got to slow it down. Just take your time. Ease into it.
I gotta say this. You do not want to break your tip. Don't break your tip, okay?
No.
You don't.
No, you do not.
It's not gonna be the same afterwards.
No. It is not gonna be the same afterwards.
Fucking digging tunnels.
We're adult collectors, man. So hey, if you are under the age of 17, because I knew some cats at 16 years old.
Ronnie,
another year of life. You're not ready yet. What do you mean? I can hang out with you guys? No, you can't. You can't hang out with us. Hang out with us next year when you see shit. All right.
Oh shit.
So yeah. These things happen. These things happen every now and then.
All right, so I got my Doc looking like an anime Evangelion figure.
Nice.
Go ahead. It's time. It's go time, man. So don't mind me. I'm gonna go on mute for a little bit. Tell me how you looking so far. I'm glad to solo you.
And that light is
Tony.
bright. Hold on.
Johnny wants to know what you're drinking on in that cup. Is it Crown Royal and Coke?
No, it's an Arnold Palmer.
It's Arnold Palmer. Yeah.
Ronnie's from Australia too, right? He's from Sydney.
Yeah. Ronnie is my my cohort and partner in crime in our weekly show that we've sort of been doing. Well, it's not really weekly. We do it sort of bi-weekly. Or even one week it might be my channel, the other week it might be on his channel. And we don't take ourselves too seriously. We have a bit of fun, and we just kind of come up with. Yo,
was it Ron? No, was it Ronnie? Was it Frostbite doing? He was running through a G.I. Joe comic book, and I was just right there with him on one of his. I don't know if it was an older video or a recent video. He was going. It was like reading one of the comics, like I don't know, one of his videos. Maybe it was an older one. He was going through one of the early G.I. Joe comics. He was like reading it page for page and stuff, and just letting you know what's going on. I was watching that whole thing.
Yeah,
I think it was Frostbite.
It could have been. It could have been.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to do with that channel or that person anymore. So,
oh snap! I did not know that.
Nah, that's all good. All good. These things happen, and you keep pushing forward with your own things. And
yeah, that's what you got to do.
That's how it is.
It takes a lot to keep stuff together.
Man.
That's all I have to say about that.
What'd you say, KJ?
It takes a lot to keep stuff together. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you know,
One
and like
race,
some people
one
want
race.
different things out of things, and some people, you know, like when you've done these sort of things before, you know that nothing lasts forever. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you can have anything from creative differences to personal differences, and sometimes you've just got to cut the cord and do your own thing. So,
Yeah, my bad, Adam. I had no idea, brother.
oh no, it's all good, bro. You weren't to know. Like you weren't to know. I just I'm the sort of person that I put things on Front Street. Like I don't sugarcoat shit.
I know. You're like me. You're like me.
I know about that.
Yeah, you know, and that's just how I am. But yeah, no, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Right on.
All right, man. Well, let's just lighten the mood a little bit. Let me show you guys.
Don't get up.
All right, so this is the code on Doc.
That's good, man.
Hey. I am
And
done.
this shit is wired, bro. So if I want it like win,
So
really-
good.
Awesome, bro.
So I can do different poses with this. Put them in the T pose. There's room in the sleeves. There's room in the armpits. Very well made coat. Just putting it on. So you already see the world of difference between what was going on here, and this is still good. They even gave this
Yeah.
inner lining. Like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
you know, like this still has the inner lining and everything else. But I still have that here, and I can still have dynamics. So I can have him like when I got you now, Spider-Man. He's like marching and all that stuff. So this is just a really simple piece, just adding soft goods to this character, and it's great. This wiring in the coat. So this is the stuff you can't do. And if Marvel team gave us this, if they gave us a wired soft goods coat instead of the hard shell, I would have been down for that for real. Like
Yeah.
you can sort of see all the different buttons on
It
it.
just adds a whole nother layer to a dynamic figure, really, doesn't it? When you look at that,
It does.
like, look at the stitching, like the buttons. Like, come on now. And who's the mob that makes these, KJ?
I got this from GPS Lot. My guess
Yes,
is he's getting these from Max Bird. I think this is a Max Bird coat. I think this is from Max Bird. I'm not sure, but I did get this from GPS Lot. I'm about to go to GPS's lot in a second.
Just the craftsmanship in that is fantastic.
This too, Adam. This thing's from GPS Lot too. Look
Hold on a
this.
second. I got you, Tony.
Oh,
Look at that
come on,
shit,
man.
man.
Look at
Way to show me up, Tony. Thanks a lot.
that.
All right. You know, I love you.
And how long has this company been around for? Because I'm not super familiar with them.
Years.
Oh, dude, way back in, they've been around since the Toy Biz Marvel Legends days.
Walmart, you can go to
Right.
There'll be Fig Lot on eBay. Their GPS lot. So I'll show that too.
I mean, for like iconic characters, like for instance, Batman, like right there, getting something like this only is making things a whole lot more fun. Like, and I just look at it and I go, look at what you could do with photography shots of this sort of stuff, man. Like,
oh, dude, it don't end there. This is crazy. For that one, that blue and gray one, look at this one. Look at this monster. Look at this
that's
monster.
crazy, man.
I shouldn't have even pulled my shit out.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, KJ. Dude, bad. Look at this mother.
I quit, man.
That is
Look
nuts.
at that. I want that now.
Look, watch this. Look at this wire shit. Are you kidding me?
Dude, how come you don't do more photos for real?
I got to.
Because I did some stuff with the vamp. I just had that shit on my bed, and I got like 300 likes off of that shit. Just like people, they just love the art. They love the culture too, man. That's what's so really beautiful about this stuff. They love this stuff too. Oh, what? Where's the homie at? 𝕬𝕜, what's up, man?
What's up, Trav?
Welcome to the Drome. We'll get you
Your
back on
soul
here.
was going on. GPS slot for the win, baby. Hell yeah.
I'm about to show off all this shit.
Dipping into my account.
Cage's Custom says, here's a tip for the gridiron backpack peg if it won't fit the figure back hole. Take a Q-tip, dip it in Winsor Newton, and remove the paint from the peg. 9 times out of 10, it'll slide in. Hey, man, that works for me after Halloween.
You gotta use Q-tips.
There you go.
Slide that shit right in, Johnny. Do what you gotta do.
Slide it back out.
Slide that pickle right in that hole.
Hey
Bro.
man, you gotta get in there. When you get in, you gotta stay in there. You get what I'm saying? You just I like this. I like what Ronnie said. It doesn't take a lot to keep things together. You just have to be a good bloke. Just saying. We got good people too, man. And here's the thing. You said Front Street?
Yep.
So at least I know. At least Adam is cool with Ronnie still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
sure.
if we ever have arguments at Toy Kind of Mood, it comes from the heart. If we ever
Ronnie's
fight, we
the
fight
shit.
like brothers, right? And we just put it all out there, and it's made us stronger. Just being honest
Wipe
about
the loop.
shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing, KJ. Like when it's a collective, you guys know, where I'm coming from. Like, there's always going to be, and it doesn't matter if it's like, 4 or 5 dudes doing a YouTube show, or if it's the Wu-Tang Clan or the Beatles. Like, there's always going to be creative differences. There's going to be people who feel like, well, I want to go in this direction, and the other person wants to go in that direction. These things happen, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, you've got to draw the line somewhere too. If it becomes personal, or if there's like things that are said that might be considered like nasty or derogatory, or questioning your character, that's overstepping the line. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, that's a different story. Creative differences is one thing, but then it can go in other directions. So sometimes you just gotta cut the cord and just.
I hear you.
Yeah, there have been times I had to bite my tongue because we have very strong personalities, right?
Yeah.
And to keep things from going somewhere, Tony knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. To keep things from going a certain way, I just have to back the fuck off and be like, you know what, motherfucker, you win this one, right? And I had to just calm myself down, so I wasn't. Yeah. So I didn't stay in anger, right? Because once you're in that place, you're not able to like let go of it. And not only did we like make up and and get cool with each other, but now it's even better because we went through that. And it's like, okay, we were able to like come back from that. And I'm like, okay, because like, and from that, like I view dude differently. I'm like, okay, it doesn't have to be like that. You're going through shit too,
Yeah.
And we're just being like really real, like super real about shit. And that's what helps. Yeah.
Yep. As long as you can be reasonable about things, and accepting of things, and not an asshat about things. Like, there in these sort of situations, you can build a bridge and get over it, so to speak.
There you go.
But other times you can't, and sometimes you got to give a person no more than a second chance. You know what I mean? That's it. Right. That's it.
Because we're growing at this point. But it is what it is.
And for a guy to outlast his second chance, oh, come on now. On another guy, I mean, for the women,
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, they'll give you a second, third, fourth, maybe. But men, hey, fuck you, dude. First time, shame on me. Second time, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Can't get fooled again.
No, man. I'm
that Doc Octopus. Molina.
And the thing about Toy Kind of Mood is that I got love for all those dudes, and I'll be damned if someone else talks shit about those dudes. Like,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right, that shirt. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Adam knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Adam knows I went to bat for him on that punk stream.
Yes, you did.
All right, hold on a second.
That son of a bitch, Adam.
All right, there we go.
Oh my gosh, man! Look at KJ's eyes.
What? My eyes were wide. I'm like, oh, cross eyes.
Intense.
I don't want to rip this coat. Yeah.
Don't rip that bad boy.
No, I won't. This costs too much. I'm not. Yeah, I'm taking it. You gotta take it easy with this stuff too. When you're getting soft goods, 3D printed stuff from resin, just go easy. There's not the plastic.
How much did the
I'm about to show y'all.
Coat cost from JPS lot?
This is about 35.
Oh, nice. That's not bad. That's a badass coat.
It's not too bad. Here,
I got Shang-Chi's gi from GPS lot.
All right, so let me know you guys can see this. There we go. Right.
There's a cape.
So
I got that cape. I got that cape.
we'll do coats and capes. So we got some trench coats, that kind of stuff. There it is. Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah, see you guys. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's what I got. So yeah, you bought this item.
That, okay. Nice.
You didn't just jack up the price or lower it. I was like, oh man, I paid $35 for this. No. But
No
when
way
I saw I could do this,
it's good to know. I need that. I'm gonna need that black trench coat for that new Punisher coming out that Adam has.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got yours, Tony. You haven't got it yet.
Hey, Adam. Let's
no, I kind of with my Marvel Knights characters, with my Street Vigilante. I mean, KJ knows they got a special place in my heart. I went ahead. I ordered it from BBTS, and it's gonna take for a while. But I saw it on eBay, and I pulled the trigger. So it's on the way. It's on the way.
Right.
It wasn't a little expensive, but for those guys, I want it now. I want it yesterday.
Put it this way, bro. I can make you feel better in a heartbeat. I guarantee you it wasn't as expensive as what I paid for that set. Because I'll tell you what, like, I think I even said it in the review. There was no, like, none of my local retailers were showing that they were getting it in. And I was like, I'm not gonna, like, fucking miss out on this.
Right.
Look at that.
That's
That's
clean, KJ.
Yeah, it's
this
great.
is staying on the desk.
Tomorrow. GPS lot, man. If you need any, you can send me some free shit and I'll pump you. I'll show for you, bro. We're already chilling.
We're looking to get sponsored, bro. This shit is nice, man.
But
I got that Tobey Maguire coming in, man. I'm gonna have some fun with this for real.
Yeah, but when I saw your review on that Punisher Bushwhacker, Adam, I was like, oh, he got it, son of a.
Yeah, man.
I'm pulling that up too.
T1 Toys, bro. T1 Toys. It sort of fell into my lap in a way because, like, as I said, like the set wasn't on offer here anywhere. I was like, when is the retailer going to offer this? So, but then one of my subscribers, and he's familiar with you guys. His name's Edward, I think. I can't remember what his YouTube name is. It's Venom something, but he messaged me and we were talking about toys and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's my hand. And he said, look, this is available if you want it. He just randomly started with just talking, spitballing, And he's like, I said, man, I really want that set. And he's like, yeah, well, you can get it from here now. And I was like, okay. So I punched in the coordinates, so to speak, and got it shipped over here, and it got here quicker than I anticipated, actually. And but yeah, bro. Oh, bro.
More than that.
I'm gonna make it easy for you guys because obviously I have to convert, right? So give me 2 seconds.
I think I paid. Yeah. I think I paid like 90.
Yeah.
I don't care either. I don't give a shit. I want it now.
You know what? We might be in the same ballpark, bro. Hang on a second.
But Johnny, I think I didn't see too many leather biker jackets, Johnny. But I thought I saw some, but maybe I don't know which kind you're looking for. Just like a cut, like a sleeveless one. I don't know. I'll look that up.
Tony, MCR asks, what's the use of the ice tray?
Of the who?
The ice tray.
Oh shit! Hold on. This?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my palette. This is it. I think I got it off Amazon. It's a little bucket. It comes with like little louvers to get the paint off your brush. You brush the hell out of it, and all the paint comes off. See, as you can see it in there. And I put some with soap and water on one, and then I put some of the Winsor Newton because what this is really for is to clean your brushes, and it does it great. But when you're cleaning brushes, what are you doing? You're cleaning the paint off. So why wouldn't this sucker take the paint off your figure directly? Boom! So we win twice, and it gets your paintbrushes clean, and you can reshape them. You can reuse it again. When I wasn't using that stuff, and just open water, I was running through, nice artsy paintbrushes like nothing. I was like, I am going through these like nobody's business.
Okay, yeah.
Now I'm kept the same couple sets with this, as you can see, and then for this, I just you just dump, different color, a couple waters, and you mix it. It's like an artist's palette. I could see how you could call it an ice tray. But this, that's like the cleanest it's been, and it's grungy.
All right.
This random diorama showed me to get this. He has his own channel. 𝕬𝕬𝕤.
Gotcha.
And then you cover it with that, and then there's holes for your brushes, and then you just stick it in there, and then you brush it out.
Handy. Very
Very
handy.
nice. By the way, Cage's Customs was talking about a different biker jacket, but I'll let you holler at him later.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got
just
you.
Say, I love the detail that's going on here. Like, you can even see like the buttons on the cufflinks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Look at that.
It's clean.
That's
Yeah.
dynamite.
I got the. So you see that, like the buttons? I'm like, come on, dude. It's like, and also, so when you have stuff like this, then I can even like add stuff like this.
Oh yeah,
Bad Mother's Customs.
The newspaper? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put it in Doc Ock's hands. Just goofing around, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Luke Cage thing. That's one's gonna be. I need to go ahead and get started on that if I want to do that in a good time.
So Tony, before I dip out real quick to get some hot water to throw this guy in it, it was $158.30 shipped.
Oh,
that's Australian dollars. That's Australian dollars. Yeah. So that works out to be about 107 US.
Okay. So same kind of ballpark. I said I don't care. I like.
That's exactly how I look at it too, bro.
Yeah,
I don't often have to pay the. Go.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Everybody's squeamish about the bushwhacker, flesh weapons.
Yeah. Man, if you read the comics, like it's not that jarring. But if you've never come across that character, you're gonna look at it and be a little bit suspect of it. You know what I mean?
What's going on here? This is looking.
Yeah, I had one comment on my video, and it was so short, but it was funny as hell. It made me laugh, and it was a 3-word comment, I think it was. And it was like, "It's so veiny."
Me too, John.
That's all the person said.
Exactly. I mean,
there's a lot of blood in those veins.
Yeah, Travis saying it's disgusting. I'm like, when I was reading the comic Punisher War Journal, Bushwhacker was badass, and I'm like,
bro,
he's just like a T-1000 almost.
Yes,
what I mean?
Yes,
and it's like,
exactly.
well, he's all chromy and stuff. This Bushwhacker's all flesh colored, and it didn't really bother me. But when this 2-pack came out, everyone was, not really crying and complaining, but they were just like, ugh.
Yep.
I can see why, but it's funny because usually in that configuration with the 4-barreled thing, he usually forms like a handle for the weapon underneath and a stock. So it looks kind of cool. But the way they did it, that's badass. He's got the paper.
Yep. I would have liked to have seen another accessory for that thrown in as well, Tony.
Oh yeah, me too. That's badass, KJ. Me too. That'd be cool because he can do flamethrowers. It's crazy. And then they want to say he's a mutant, so he's kind of like a weird abilities. I don't know. Yeah, but that is dope.
Well, he wasn't he cybernetically enhanced by the CIA or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I can't wait to get it in here and just throw them up. I finally have on my 3D tops. I think the vamp is on one side, the hiss is on the other side. In the middle is the NECA street scene with all the Marvel Knights on it. Oh my god, nice. I'm so happy. Yeah, that picture's going up on Instagram too.
Just a quick question: have they released any previous Punisher bad guys in the Legends line? I don't think they have they?
Just Jigsaw, Kingpin,
Jigsaw.
of course. I wish they got to do a deep dive. And remember, if you're reading Punisher War Journal, remember the sniper Von Buren.
Yes.
Von Buren,
Yep.
badass dude.
Damage was another character as well. I think.
They need to release Damage and have some gang members with them. But yeah,
Barracuda.
that big ninja guy from just the main Punisher title. Those. Oh man, if they want to go into the lore like that, I mean, because with Bushwhacker, you got his enemies are Wolverine, Daredevil, Punisher. I mean, he's part of those mercenaries that the Kingpin hired to go after Daredevil and just make his life miserable. Remember that? I don't know if that was in Born Again, but they got in Daredevil's ass. You know, they pounded the shit out of it. Typhoid Mary, Bushwhacker, Bullseye. Maybe not Bullseye. Typhoid Mary, Bushwhacker, the Rude Boys, or some other. And that was when it was serious. I'm like, damn, they're really tearing apart my hero here.
All right, I'm just going to dip for 30 seconds or so. I'll be back.
All right.
Right on.
So this Doc Ock is good to go. I'm going to put this off to the side. This is excellent. I'm definitely I can't wait to get that Tobey Maguire in so I can pose them together, duking it out. But I'm going to follow suit. It's time. It's time to bring the power out, dude. So
Power Man, baby.
It's time to go
That's
full
awesome,
Terror
dude.
Drum on this shit. Let me go ahead. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get some kettle of water. I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
in this, and I have plastic bags. And I
Very
also
nice. Someone checking
so I
with
got
the
some other
chat
stuff
here.
Yeah. So I like sealing it and then dipping it in there. So I'm also going to be back. I'm gonna camera off, and
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna play a quick
Talk with these
commercial
guys, man. Okay, go ahead.
break.
Yep.
All right, and here goes.
Coming up next on Channel 11, Gem.
Imagine this.
Deep in the jungle, you discover it, the Cobra Terradrome with gun emplacements almost everywhere and special base for refueling vehicles.
There it is.
The Cobra Terradrome is really incredible.
That's Dr. Mindbender. And now look, they've captured Flynn.
It's time to warn the Joes, but suddenly they launch the Firebat. Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Cobra Terradrome comes with Firebat and pilot. Other figures and equipment sold separately.
Yo, Joe!
Awesome. All right, folks.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back. Tony, you got the wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and heat up this.
Yeah.
water.
What's going on, folks? I just got that. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta do something with his mouth, but that sounded nasty. But yeah, man, this damn camera. Anyway, he wants to burn my face. There we go. So he's pretty much done. Now his face matches his neck. It's the Jon Stewart one. The new ones are coming out too pretty soon. The Abin Sur, Tomari, Arcus Chummock, so I can do a real proper Green Lantern, because that is the incorrect logo. It's got the stripes. Well, because it's a Jon Stewart logo. The stripes on the bottom and top of the circle are not curved. Anyway. Yeah, thanks, Pure Soul. Hell yeah. That is Flat Flesh Vallejo. Because
All right,
once you, yeah, what up, Adam?
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Getting these legs off. Best to take the sheaths and holsters off first?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
So those can be off, out of your mind, out of sight. You're just, focus on getting that joint off, that thigh off that joint, and it should be like butter. Especially with a hot bucket of water. It's even the shoulder will come out. I love it. But I hate having my figures all wet. That's why I got this. The Wagner hooks them up, but you gotta be careful because this can melt your shit.
Yeah. So from here, what's the best? How do I dislodge this easily?
You know what?
What's the best?
Let me. Let me see solo. That's what I'm
So
talking
I've
about.
actually never done this with a classified figure. I've never taken the legs off ever.
What?
Yep.
Let me see.
Never.
You're solo, Adam. Let me look. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here. Us two.
Because obviously I know that you can damage these if you're not careful. So this is why I'm asking as well. So
Yeah. Let's see. What can I do in my
Hold on a second. Hey, Adam, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab a classified figure, and I'm going to show you how to do it.
I got it too, KJ. I got one.
All right, awesome. And I got my hairdryer up here. So.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
the old hot water
Yeah, see, I had-
does the trick.
Yeah, I had chicken. Send me one.
The boots just come straight off. Don't they? You can just take the boots off.
So I'm letting
that.
my water heat up, but
Warming up
I
the
have
nuts.
Stalker. Tony's using a heat gun. I'm using a hairdryer.
Yep.
It is warm that tape. You gotta warm that paint up.
You can probably hear this, so I'm gonna go on mute.
Yeah. And then, see, easy peasy. Watch this.
Oh wow, that just snapped clean off.
Yep. See. Watch KJ do it. They break down. Sherlock, hell yeah, they break down like a dream.
So yeah, I did
the
mine for
diaper.
20 seconds with the hairdryer. Tony hit his with a heat gun, but these drop down hips and that joint, basically, you're just going to slide it off. You're gonna slide it off of this ball joint here, and because it's hot, the plastic will.
Done.
Yeah. You got
Come on, baby. Get the other one while it's still warm.
Yeah, exactly. You have like maybe 20 or 30 seconds. And if it's not warm enough, heat it with
Pop
some
right
more.
up.
Yeah. Hit it
There
with
you
some
go,
more.
buddy.
That's so simple.
Congrats.
There you go.
But Hasbro makes it simple. Mattel is a whole other ball game.
Right.
McFarlane makes it real simple.
See, I'm a very careful sort of, we talked before about like damaging things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I was the kid because I'm an only child, right? I always looked after my toys, right? I never had a brother fucking with my stuff. You know what I mean? Nothing ever went missing. Nothing ever got snapped off inadvertently. So we're all a little meticulous and quirky in our own ways when it comes to this shit. But that's my shit. So I'm very cautious. And I asked the professional. That's I'm here with too. So you know what I'm saying?
Even with play, it's not that I didn't want my friends to play with my toys. It's just that, are they gonna take care of them like I do? I want you to play with them and stuff, but that's why I never lost a gun. I never lost an accessory. I never lost a backpack because I
Me neither, bro.
You know? I get in trouble. I get in trouble when the parents send me to my room. It's Joe time. Let's play with my toys. I ball up the covers to make little mountains and little hideaways and shit, and put up my freaking vehicles on my bed all damn day. Oh man.
Oh, I had to pop that Stalker joint back in. So like when it cools down, because it'll cool down in like a couple of minutes. So you kind of want to like move fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you might have to warm it up to get it back on too.
So So here's the thing. The way I do it, and that water is hot now, so I'm gonna take it downstairs. But I take a figure like this, right? Luke Cage Power Man. Take it out of the package. Here we go.
YouTube won't let me type no more than one. Johnny, what the hell?
Did you join the? Did you join the? Oh, here. I'm gonna switch up the music a little bit. Let's do some night driving. That's definitely the act 2.
Won't let me type more than one word and is blocking me. Why?
Here's a tip. Oh, were you being too salacious, Johnny?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think
If I was Johnny,
That's weird.
I'd get out of YouTube and come back in. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie Trav.
What up, Trav?
All right.
What up, Mooch?
So once again, here's Luke Cage. I'm about to take him out of his plastic cage.
Once again, that is the incredible Rhyme Animal.
So what I have here is a plastic bag, and then I'll take a figure like this.
Yep.
And I just squeeze out all the air. So I squeeze out all the air, and then I seal it up. Then I dip it into water. Now, because I don't want to short circuit this laptop, okay, boiling hot water all over my room, I'm going to fill this up downstairs, K for Kevin. And then I'm going to dip this figure in it. And in about 30 seconds, maybe 30 more seconds, it depends. But if the water is that hot, you can damage the figure. So I don't want to damage the figure. So no more than 30 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds. But I'm going to dip it. I'm going to dip the water. And I'm going to dip both ends. So like this.
Back on.
And then like this. What's that? That was 60th anniversary. Let's see that again, Tony.
Yeah, I just popped him back on.
Okay.
And you heated that up again before you popped that on, didn't you, Tony?
I heated his top thigh joints back on just so they'd be more accepting of the joint that's going to go in there.
Yeah.
Just like you take them off, it's going to cool down. Like, say if they were really loose and it was really hot, I'd run it under cold water and it just tighten right up. You know.
Okay. I'm going to quickly go dump these guys back in.
Yeah, just like what you do with weapons that are like warpy. I warm them up, straighten them out, run them under cold water, bing, bang, boom, they're done.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm about to get this guy a bath. It's go time. It's time to paint some stuff.
All right. John.
You get 2 seconds.
Worked it out. Johnny gonna work it out. And it's just little old me. I did these for a guy on my David's specs buddy. He wanted this Leonardo head, purple, like Donatello, so you can have a serious Donatello. Hard to match paint, and I can't stand matching paint, but the Donatello was a little lighter, but it's close enough. Once I spray it with Krylon acrylic matte, it'll get a little darker. Not saying antis Pete and getting blocked. What else can I do? What else can I paint? What else you guys want to see? I'll take apart a McFarlane figure right now for you if you want. I don't know why.
Tony, you know what was cool, Tony? That Sarge, that evil Sarge you did for $5-ish.
Oh, dude,
DJ.
I was hating doing it, but I'm like, DJ is such a cool dude. He let me buy his tank from him. And he's gone through a lot with some health issues and stuff, and I love helping him out. And he's such a good dude. And I didn't go do the custom class at Joe Fest. He did, and he thought he screwed his up, so he wanted me to mess with it. And I had it for a while, and I felt bad that I wasn't giving it enough time. But then I got those damn paint markers in no time. In one day, I had it done. And you're talking all his little medallions and all his what do the military guys call it? The salad, fruit salad. Their medals and ribbons on the chest and stuff. I got all that done with the paint markers because they have a brush tip and a fine tip. And he's a little more khaki than he's supposed to be than gray, but I think it fits it really well.
Man, I'm struggling to get
Blitz,
this on.
let me show you, Blitz. Hold on.
All right. So a little bit of water got in through, but for the most part, this is still clean. I had the hair dryer, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to dry this off using the hair dryer, and that'll still keep it hot too. but this is nice and warm, so I'm gonna have to move
In
fast.
terms of lining up
What's up, Adam?
I was going to say, in terms of lining up the socket with the peg, is there a position where you should have these sort of sitting down like that when you're putting
No,
putting
just there's a wide round part of the joint the socket goes into. Stick it in there and make sure it goes all the way in, and then make sure you can still do the drop down, and you're fine.
Gotcha.
And for Blitz, I'll find the link to my magnifier glasses. I think I threw the box away because it comes with these. Here, let me make myself bigger real quick, you guys. Just for Blitz. Okay, they come with these many. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep, different kinds of magnification lenses in this little case. But I know I got it from Amazon, so I'll find it for you. And unless somebody else knows the name of these, but they're jeweler's glasses. So it does have a little light, but I think my battery's going. Yeah, there's a little light right here. And then who uses these a lot? Some guy on Facebook. But yeah, it's this, and then the lens goes right here. You could pop it out. It sits on your nose. I can wear my glasses with it if I want. I always just take them off because it's too much shit on my face. But these first ones and they rock. They're the ones that let me paint faces and eyeballs and everything. This is what you guys need. But yeah, these are from Amazon. They're like jeweler's glasses, magnifying glass, whatever. Yeah, there you go, Johnny. DICFEO. I think maybe that is it.
I can definitely see, Tony, now why you use a heat gun and why it's more practical than using water, because
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because having that right there where you can just go psh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you just gotta be careful because I
hated it up to get back on.
I have done it too long to where the crotch piece of the diaper will warp and it'll just hang on by a thread. I'm like, I did it too long. You gotta get it.
Yeah.
Move it. And it has 2 speeds. Go ahead, KJ.
Yeah, I tried popping off the boot of Luke Cage and tore the peg.
Yeah, don't.
So I'm already.
They don't swivel and they don't come off.
So I'm
but
using
now
super glue
all you
right
gotta do is Loctite. Yeah, just glue them. Just glue it back on. Yeah, baby, that's the one I have.
This motherfucker does not want to get in there. Keeps the pin keeps moving.
Which one are you having trouble with?
I can't get this without it going. When I try to put the leg on, it's going up.
Oh, you gotta warm it up again.
Heat it up some more.
Yep. Heat it up some more.
That's what I thought. All right.
What happened to my Luke Cage?
I'm going to do that right now.
Oh.
So what I'm going to try to do next, the big part is taking off that torso. Oh, yeah. So I've held this together for about 30 seconds. I'm going to hold this together for another 30 seconds and let the super glue do its thing. And then I'm just going to have to paint.
Yeah.
I have some tape that I can use to keep paint off of the boots. So I'm going to be putting that on as well. Oh, Tony, go ahead and make yourself big again.
Oh.
Do you know how to swap? You can swap the video as well, but that works.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I tried and I'm like, they did not give him boot swivel.
No.
Okay, I mean, a human being's shins can't move like that anyway, so I don't mind. But I'm so used to them having boot swivel. I almost ripped one too. I'm like, oh shit. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
it doesn't have it. Yeah.
But I got
all you gotta do is Loctite.
So I'm actually holding mine together for about, it's been a minute and a half. I want to do another 30 seconds. and then I'm going to set it down. So just to make sure that it's like it takes.
Yeah.
Just really holding it tight, letting the super glue do its thing with the plastic, recreating a new bond. Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and disassemble the other leg without touching the fucking boot. And then I'm going to sand it down. So these are pinless. Now, when they were, can you put us back? Okay, thanks. When these were pinless, you could use a round tip of a pin or like the end of a paintbrush, and you got it hot, you could pop out those pins, make different changes. If you destroyed the pin, you use styrene rods instead. These are pinless.
Oh, you
so
mean
basically?
Yeah, I use it's called I call it a punch. Ooh. And do not grab your heat gun by the tip.
No, do not. Customizing is
Kids, don't
dangerous.
do that.
This is a dangerous sport we're doing right now. So I'm going to heat up this leg really quick, going on mute.
Yeah, I use this to punch out the pegs. JMK Customs, Mikey, he's got this badass little, it looks like a big old fat hockey puck with different holes in it to where you can hold your figure in the peg and you can feel free to just punch that thing out and it won't, mess up your table, your desk, whatever the hell. It's pretty cool.
So
shout out to JMK Customs. He's an awesome guy.
Right. Who? JMP?
JMK Customs, Mikey Kukovic.
JMK, yeah.
He goes on Yojo Jerk's channel. He's friends with Tony, Legend Series, and he goes on with Chad a lot.
And he does a really, really, really good Donald Trump impersonation.
Oh, dude, Mikey's funny. I learned
Yeah,
from
he's
him.
a funny cat.
He did some cool ass shit with some chalk. He was making a head sculpt he got for Billy from Predator, Sonny Lando.
Oh yeah,
and
yep.
You know how he make Billy's face paint was right here on his cheekbones, and he got some chalk, some black chalk he mixed with his paint, so it looked like he did it. Oh man, like dude, that was dope. Little tricks, man. I'm learning still, so it's crazy. What's up, Pop Blender? Thanks for stopping in, bro.
What's up, Pop?
Christine in the house.
Now, Tony.
Yes, sir.
I have one leg on, but I reckon I've missed the mark with the heat on the other one. Before I go in further, I want to make sure that I've definitely got this assembly on the right way, and I'm pretty sure I do. Hooked over the leg like that, with the tank over here to the left side. That's right, isn't it?
I put my tanks. I put my tanks on the right hip. Is that? Are you?
It's on the
yours
left
might be
hip.
backwards.
Ah! God damn it!
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah, because you look at the buckle.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you're right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
We just pull it off again. We're gonna switch it around. Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah, just
It's all
switch them
good.
bastards.
Yep.
Oh man. So for this part,
this
oh yeah,
it's called learning.
He's in Australia, so the other way is fine.
So because this Luke Cage, one of my gripes with this Luke Cage is that there's no chest articulation with this torso.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop this off, but it's going to come in handy because I can pop off the chest from here, from this joint, or try to without destroying it.
Can you?
Then I'm going to try because I'll show you
shit.
what happens next.
KJ doing it first.
We'll see what happens.
KJ wants that
on mute.
abdominal articulation.
You know me.
Ooh, I don't know. You let me know what happens, because it should be a ball joint, a ball peg, but I don't know. Excuse me. Toyamic, join us Wednesday for our premiere. Okay. Toyamic got something going on. Careful like that
It's
heat.
damn near a minute. So here
Heat
goes.
yourself again.
Oh shit! They're gonna be on Amazon getting a new Luke Cage.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
But
prepared.
you're not using his. You're not using his upper body. You're using Mr. T's. Yeah.
Well, so I'm going to review that. So this, I'm going to try to
Yeah,
get this.
see, I wanna
I'm
see
going to
that.
use a little bit more heat.
You need some more heat.
Yeah.
Christine, my bazooka been looking at gridiron loadout. Yep, I got that one for my bazooka. And I used the bazooka looks weird. Everybody had a problem with his backpack on his back with no straps. So I just got an extra Outback from Ross and cut the straps, so now he's got straps for his backpack. Yes, McFly, you have to get it good and hot to pull that joint apart. Ooh, McFly, have you done that to Luke Cage? Yeah, get it good and hot, because if that's a ball joint, I hope it works with that Mr. T abdominal. If that's good, I'm gonna have to do what you're doing. Because that would be awesome to give him that articulation there. Oh shit, Toyomic, thanks for sending that. Okay. You can promote all you mothers can promote what you're doing on YouTube right here on 𝕬𝕠𝕜. We don't mind. You're here for us. We're gonna be
This
there for
figure
you.
is so hot I can smell the plastic. But here goes.
Oh shit, be careful.
Yeah, I know.
McFly said you
Ooh,
gotta
that's
get it
hot.
good and hot.
That is hot. That's hot. That is hot.
It's hot for your hands.
Probably
man.
hot.
If you do it, it's gonna be cool.
That's how hot this figure is. I have to put on gloves.
Yep. Christine, you looking at that bazooka loadout?
All right, before this thing cools down. All right.
Oh. Mendoza, Christine Mendoza, you're talking about that loadout? Oh yeah. See what I did with the Outback's harness, and then there's the rockets. Oh, you did it! Is the ball joint?
Did that shit. Yeah, but you
Oh,
gotta
hell yeah.
pull it. You basically have to be willing to break this shit. That's basically
Yeah.
what this is. So here's the
As long as you get it nice and warm.
right?
Oh,
Right.
okay, now
that.
show me the Mr. T.
All right.
Hope it works.
So here's what's gonna happen next. And also, I need to go ahead and heat this up. This thing is so hot, like the arm.
Yeah, be careful.
This
You're
is
gonna
just
melt that
blow off.
fucker. Don't do that.
Yeah. But I need to take them off anyway. I need to take them off at the Gotta put that back on. I need to take them off at the shoulder joint. So I need the whole arm still on to take them off. So I heat them up.
You pull that off, that's gonna be the shit, and everybody's gonna start doing that with that
Yeah,
damn
man.
for that Luke Cage.
So I'm going to heat this up. In fact, before I show off that Mr. T, once again, so here's
Once again, back is the incredible.
there's the ball
Okay,
joint
that-
for the torso, and here's the joints for the legs, right?
Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to heat up the arms. I'm going to take off the arms. I'm going to take off the head. So I'm just left with the torso. I'm going to put it down here so you guys can still hear me talk. Hey, Tony, can you show Blitz's comment?
Yeah, let me see.
All
One
right,
of the
other
tips
tip
of the classified legs, I sometimes put the torso and ball joint in the freezer for a couple minutes. Heat the leg up. Yeah. Blitz, that's 100%, bro. What he's doing, he's warming them both up. So he's trying to put it on with the joint being soft still. That thing has to be hard, and this thing has to be soft. For you, yeah, I could tell Adam when he comes back. Yeah. Tony KJ.
I'm probably not
did
gonna
a
have-
phenomenal play.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to have time to paint tonight, but that pops off
That's
easy,
good.
especially since I'm wearing
You're doing
gloves.
work. You're doing work. KJ the promo over me, Figure Fight Club. Tyraxis dude that was with me at Joe Fest. Oh yeah, are starting a podcast. Nice. Action Figure Alliance next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so that's 5
All right,
p.m.
man.
my time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Awesome. Gotta do
I'm
it.
back.
Back. You back. You got good news, brother.
All right. So the trickiest part was getting the second leg on, simply because of the harness, like on, and getting that in the joint. But legs are attached.
All right, man.
We did it. We did it.
It could be a chore, man. It's fun, but it could be a chore.
Yeah.
As KJ's finding out right now.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm trying to take off these shoulders. I'm gonna need more.
like-
Badass Japanese.
I'm-
Is it Japanese or Chinese G.I. Joe shirt?
I'm just fortunate that our bathroom is like literally right outside this door. I don't have to run down the stairs or to the other side of the house. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all was good. All was good.
Shout out the Island and Mr. Toy Collector, Dreadnought Ryan.
Hell yeah.
Right here.
What's up, Ryan? Yeah.
Oh, wait, where's he at? Can you put up his comment? I can't see it.
Oh no, I'm just shouting out because I got his shirt
nice,
on.
nice. All right, man. So this is hot. Can't give it a second to cool off. We're just gonna go for it.
No. Yeah, what let me see. I hate that word, buffering. Okay. Come on, exit full screen, you piece of shit. Oh my god.
This shit is in here.
Pop.
All right, hold on a second. Just gonna take this off.
Tony, the main part of this kit, the overlay, like, is there supposed to be clips that it's supposed to clip, or am I missing?
No.
It's
No.
just supposed to sit, sits there, does it?
Yeah, because see, here's my ripcord.
Yep. Okay.
Quick. Yeah, here's my. See how it doesn't. I mean, you can't see his arms are in the way. Let me see. See, it doesn't clip, but I have the back ones coming in front of the front ones.
Okay. Right.
You know what I
Got
mean?
you. Yep.
All right. So
I
in
know.
order to take this off, like, I may either need pliers, which will damage these, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to try heating it up one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm going to crack the torso. Cracking it.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you don't want. You're not keeping the torso. You want the shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, this head
Yeah,
is so
StreamYard been
difficult
acting
to
a
get.
little weird. Yeah. So no, but when you get it, I mean, my ripcord looks. Oh my god.
Oh man, I'm
It's just thanks to
already stoked to have this.
And to have it on Snake Eyes, the black one is the shit.
Bro,
Because that's
like,
straight
come
up
on now.
one. That's straight up G.I. Joe 21 vibes, baby. Oh, sexual chocolate.
Look at that.
That's sexy as fuck, dude. He's ready. He's
That's looking fresh, Adam.
When I was young, I used to think all these specialists in G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes knows a bit of all of them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's why Duke and Flint are send Snake Eyes. Send Snake Eyes.
Yep.
He'll get it done. I'm a
And
big Snake Eye.
like I said to you guys initially, like, I've had this kit sitting here for months. Like,
Yeah.
I just hadn't used it. I just hadn't sort of found the time to do this. So when you said you want to come on the show, I was like, well, yeah, I can come on the show and I can mess around with this as well.
Oh yeah, Blitz
The only-
got the record version.
Only
If I do,
issue
yeah. that?
I think for me is that, and I knew this sort of going in, so it's not a surprise. I don't think this helmet's going to fit that head of his. Oh
Nope.
no, it does fit the head.
Maybe.
Whoa. So,
It does fit.
Did you warm it up? You didn't even warm it up, huh?
No, I just popped it on just
Very
now.
nice. Very nice. Now the
That's
poor guy
great.
has 2 sets of goggles, huh?
Bless you.
that's great, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mark and Quaid and the fam over there, man. I love
those
their
dudes.
stuff. It's so good. It's so good. You know, we talk about this time, living in this time of toys and stuff like that, and obviously the big companies do us a lot of justice, but you know, I've said it to Mark before, like the stuff that he and his family and workers put together for us is stuff I dreamed about as a kid. You know what I mean? Like this kit, for instance. You know what I mean? Like when I saw that issue where Snake Eyes jumps. You know what? I've got it on my T-shirt right here, where
That's
he
great.
jumps
That's
out
awesome.
of the plane. I just remembered I put this on this morning.
That's great,
Yeah.
man.
Like when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, I'd love to get like a Halo jumper Snake Eyes. And you know what? I'm like 30 something odd years later, 37 years later, here I am. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
That's
we're
great.
lucky. We're very lucky.
That's great. So I'm getting ready. And thank you for wearing that shirt. This is great. So you just made yourself a dream figure, essentially.
Yeah, like I consciously, when I was getting dressed this morning, I was like, oh, I'll just chuck a Joe t-shirt on because I got a couple. And that was the first one I grabbed. I didn't even really put 2 and 2 together till just now. Oh man, the tanks come out of here too. Look at that.
Nice, man. Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that came out. That's cool. It's a nice little touch. Now there is. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, this is fantastic. I love this.
So this is a cutting disc. Oh, hold on a second, Tony. I got you.
Oh yeah, nice one. Oh shit! Back here. You're muted, Tony.
Let me say that again.
There you
Okay,
go.
that's Deadpool from the neck down, with classified gear, Snake Eyes classified gear on him, and then Marvel Legends King T'Chaka from the waist down for his pants and his boots.
Yep.
I can't remember whose boots are these. It might be Cage's or something, but so there's a tactical. I don't know. Everybody calls them Ninja Snake Eyes, and there's Arsenal of Pew Pew's MP7s because Gridiron hasn't made them yet.
Yep.
Because I didn't like how little the classified Snake Eyes was. This guy's more of, I don't know, he's got more of a comic book vibe plus the movie vibe from the chest, from the waist up.
Yep.
And that's a Toy Box Customs head sculpt.
Okay. Yeah, looks good, man.
Thanks, bro.
I just threw the retro Snake Eyes Uzi on with this, and it's a nice. It looks good.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
For a,
That's
You
great.
got the Uzi? You got the Uzi? Hell yeah.
But he also comes with this M4. Oh, is it an M4, Tony, or something else? It's sort of an M4, isn't it? A little bit.
That's M4. That's M4. That's an M4. That's the basic configuration. Yeah. And he's got it kitted out with his, with the laser sighting, the optics, suppressor,
front
laser.
handle.
Yeah.
Front grip, I should say.
AR is like for civilians. M4 is for military.
Military, yeah. And because I had to take off the sidearm and the knife, I threw the knife back on because you can sort of. It's not really practical, I guess, from a real world perspective, but you can get the knife sheath behind the leg, sitting.
Oh yeah, because he's got leg gear. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because he's got the leg gear, so you can sort of tuck that in there because. A halo jumper does need a knife. I think that's pretty sort of appropriate.
That's not a knife. No, that's a knife. I'll be right back.
All right, man. Have a look at him with this M4 on. In the left hand. Hope everyone's having a good day and has enjoyed me leaving the room periodically to put a plastic action figure into a tub of hot water. Because, that's what we do in our spare time, apparently. Just fucking with this finger here. There we go.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound right. There we go. Yeah, that looks good too. Just when you think Snake Eyes couldn't get more lethal, throw him out of an aircraft. A perfectly good aircraft.
That's all they want to do with him. Go handle business.
That's it. And even without the helmet on, like, the whole get-up is sort of, gives him a more bulkier commando Snake Eyes, really. That M4 is a nice touch for him. The blacked out M4. Very happy, very content.
Hell yeah. Stupid war chest. A marsupial riding toy collector, a bald man, and a giant walk into a bar.
It is not the first time he has made reference to Australians riding marsupials. And
Adam, get off that marsupial.
Not gonna lie. When our cars break down, we just bust the kangaroo out of the garage and away we go.
You just break the Joey out. Poor Joey. Hey man, those guys get yoked.
Oh, they'll kick the shit out of you, bro. Literally. Yeah, they'll kick the shit out of you and they'll disembowel you at the same time.
That noise.
They'll
hold you and kick the shit out of you.
Yep. Disembowel you and kick the shit out of you. Yep. That's what they're good at.
F that.
I gotta keep to the city next time I'm in Australia.
What's that, bro?
I gotta keep to the city next time I'm in Australia.
Well, where I live, I'm about 20 minutes out of Melbourne CBD, and I could drive you about 15 minutes from here to a local suburb, and you would see kangaroos in suburbia. In suburbia.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're around, man. It's like how you guys will have like deer roaming around certain neck of the woods, like in I don't know, New York or New Jersey and stuff like that. Yeah, they're around. They're around.
All right.
And they're not a problem. They do their own thing. I like kangaroos. I fuck with them. But yeah, you wouldn't want to fight one, especially one of the big reds. Like you've all seen that famous meme of I can't remember his name.
Them.
The big red kangaroo who's like an axe. Yeah, he'd fuck you up. I can't remember his name though. Someone will probably remember. Aaron, if he's still here, you know who I'm talking about.
They'll fuck you up.
It's true, man. And like you don't want to hit one.
Spiders and all that crap.
You don't want to hit one with a car either. They'll damage the shit out of the car. And there's been stories of like, yeah. Well, there's been stories of people like hitting them in the car, and they've come through the windscreen like feet first, and like have fucked people up. Like, because obviously they're panicked and they're, you know,
right.
And yeah, they got big ass, basically talons on their feet. They'll eviscerate you.
Yeah.
Dot and the kangaroo scarred me as a child. That's Carlos. That's Carlos, I think, who typed that. That's taken me way back, bro. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Dot and the kangaroo. I want to give a shout out to Pure Soul 81 for having the NBA on NBC logo as his avatar. That is a beautiful chef's kiss for this old school NBA fan. And the fact that they're bringing that back, because I think NBC awesome. Are getting the license for the NBA, so they're going to be bringing back Round Ball Rock, a little bit of John Tesh. I won't hum it any further. John Tesh. Yeah, man. Yeah, Round Ball Rock. What a classic. Yeah, Pop. Deer. Windshields. Kangaroos. Same thing. Yeah, and they'll mess your cars up badly. I'm just going through the chat. Look. The Bunyip song scared me even during the daylight. Okay. Yeah, look, bunyips are a mythological creature here in Australia. They don't exist. No one's ever seen one as far as I know. And if they did, it was kind of probably like sailors seeing dugongs and thinking they were mermaids back many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a real thing. Poplender, that was the NBA theme, and for the most part, it still is the NBA theme. Don't mind me, KJ. I'm just hijacking the show here.
No, it's all good. I have this rotary tool, but I can't open it up, so I'm like still figuring it out.
What?
That's all good, man. I'm glad I'm not the only one with technical difficulties today.
Well, I guess you got to hold the button and twist it like that. Mine has a button.
Yeah. No, I'm still figuring it out. I'll be right with you guys.
No, you're good, man. We'll just keep prattling on here. Tony, did you see the reel or the photo I put up of the classified Falcon with the new head sculpt on it?
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
Great.
What do you think?
It's awesome.
Okay, let me ask you, someone who, you know, is a customizer and someone who has an eye for detail and stuff, what do you think of the new face compared to the previous one?
I'm loving it. It'll work. I mean, I had fixed it a long time ago, so it's like it's not a non-issue, but that new one they released is a whole hell of a lot better than the old one, let me tell you. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't think it's perfect, but I'm also a bit of a nitpicker when it comes to shit. But I don't know. I feel like it's better, but it's not where it needs to be. But that's just me.
Really? I just want him to have a good face, and they gave it to us. I mean, I've gotten who did I put on there? I put Dusty, the original release Dusty.
Yep.
I just took the paint off of his face and painted his hair black and the Falcon.
Yeah, I think a lot of people
did. Tiger Force Dusty came out. I used that head for my OG Dusty because he has the paint going through his eye like that, and that's what I wanted. Yeah.
Yep. You know what? The thing that really jumped out at me with this when I put this on this figure is, give me 2 seconds. Just crashing the joint here. Don't mind me. Is obviously with the Night Force figure, they've used the Outback buck, so he's obviously a lot brawnier and bulkier, right? But when you compare it to this, like, it's quite jarring, isn't it? Like, this seems almost too slender now. Like,
yeah, because they use the Outback buck, and then
yeah,
what I'm gonna do, you know, all the let's say the gray T-shirt underneath of the new release, I'm gonna paint all that black because he was all black when they released the Night Force version.
The original.
I don't know why they didn't have him gray. I don't know why that's gray. They should have had him black.
Man, I'll tell you, the first thing you're going to want to do when you get this is take the fucking pauldrons off, because those things were a nightmare, bro. Like,
that's what Spec was saying. He hates the pauldrons. So does...
man.
So does...
I didn't show it in my review because I didn't... I edited it out for time constraints. But those fucking things kept falling down like nobody's business, especially the one on the left arm here. And... I've kept him off. But another good custom idea for this figure that someone, one of the viewers on my channel mentioned in the chat was, mentioned in the comments, was Major Stone, I think was the character from, maybe from the film, the Rise of Cobra film from
Rise of Cobra.
It wasn't a KJ, yeah. Because it's pretty much right there. Like, in terms of, you know, the physique, the sleeves, like, it's another good idea, cool. Another good option. But yeah, I like the bulked up version, but I don't know, maybe it's a bit over OTT, I don't know, compared to the other one, but the set's cool, man. Like, the set is a cool set. In all honesty, it wasn't something I was really going to be looking forward to immensely. Like, I didn't have a lot of desire to get it. Like, it came up, I was like, sure, I'll get it. But I like the options. You've got options, you know, like... Yeah. Quarrel is, of course, using the Retro Scarlet buck. It was a great choice. And you saw in the video when I chucked the Retro Scarlet head on there. I may as well do that now as well for anyone who might not have seen it. Oh, I've just dropped her ponytail, but anyway, whatever. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, you took it off?
Yeah, I put the scarlet head on there.
Nice. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah. And I haven't taken a photo of it or done any video, but Beachhead's red beret looks really good on her.
Got it.
The coral. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You got it, KJ?
Yeah, I had to change the. This is like a collet, so I had to change this out to a different one. Put this in. Yeah. So put this
Home Depot, baby.
Yeah, this one's ready to go. I got my goggles on, so I'm going to heat up this torso, and I'm going to basically cut it in the seams, and then open it up to free up the shoulders.
Oh shit! Cutting it. It won't come out?
I don't know. I saw Unparalleled Universe do this. He had these out. because he was painting them yellow to hide the armpit gap, but I have no idea what he did.
Yeah.
I had no idea what he did because I was not able to pull these out using heat. I can try one more time, but I'm basically going to be heating this up to cut it in half. So I'm going to go on mute.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the probably one of the two flaws with this Falcon figure, and I did point them out in the review, but I'll point them out again, just for those watching, is he can't get into a good firing position with these arms, like and the webbing.
No.
You know, it's horrible. Like if I try to get, it doesn't even want to go up there. You know, you can't even really get him to look down the barrel.
I wasn't ever a fan of those pauldrons at all.
And that's without the pauldrons, bro. You know, it's just the arms. Those big arms don't lend really well to being able to angle it up. Like,
really, I need to check out. Oh, you know what? I have my Outback set up with a weapon that has a folding stock. That's how I got away with that.
Yeah. Well, it's also because that Range Viper webbing sits off the chest quite a bit as well.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Take those forearms of this figure, and the fact he can't get his head down into a proper like look down the barrel sort of.
Oh man, yeah. Johnny said that entire figure is a flaw. But I'm
yeah,
with
it's flawed. It's flawed in that sense, and the backpack just falls off willy nilly. But other than that, he looks good. The 16 looks good.
AJ is wearing his Kareem goggles. Skyhook loading.
Yeah, Skyhook. Trying to give him a horse.
Skyhook, KJ.
Just so I don't have plastic shrapnel hitting the flesh of my eyeballs. All right,
you got to do it, kids. Here's what I do.
It's gonna get weird.
I wear my bicycle riding glasses. You don't want all that shrapnel hitting you in the eyeballs. You like piglets? If I wear these, I gotta wear my contacts because I can't wear my stupid glasses with them. At least KJ's, you could.
Yeah, I had to make sure that mine fit over my eyeglasses. So I have a double layer of protection, but if I'm looking down and it goes past it, that's a no-go. So I got to face forward while doing this.
You know what I love, KJ? That Takara Japanese Joe t-shirt you're wearing.
Oh yeah, man. I love this. This is from Super 7.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. Oh, here, I might as well show off the back. So
yeah, man, it's dope as hell. Yeah. It's a good one.
All right, man, here goes nothing. I might as well leave the audio on. So I got this on, and I'm just going to cut this. All right. I am cutting this.
Nice.
Cutting it in half. So I made cuts.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm going to take a screwdriver and I'm going to crack it open. Precision screwdriver.
Nice.
Screwdriver, screwdriver.
It's very tranquil, this music, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect for right now.
Let's have a look at the chat while you're doing that, KJ.
All right. Much appreciated.
Looks like Aaron the Toy Enhancer is here. What's up, Aaron?
Oh, word.
Yeah. I'm just going to move this. I've got something in my way. It's obscuring my line of sight. You have to bear with me, folks. I'm on my laptop, so I don't have a desktop computer anymore. So the screen is not great, and my eyesight is getting worse as I age, and I refuse to wear glasses because I'm like that. Let's have a look. Just this
right.
is watch it.
You heard that loud crack? That's what this was. I cracked this thing open. So you want to see something? Yeah. These are the innards of it.
Oh, cool.
All right. So the reason I was willing to destroy this figure basically is because I hate it. It's a unibody torso. No diaphragm joint, no butterfly joints. It's just a single piece. And I needed to free those shoulders. So I was willing to do all
those. Okay, I see those old school Marvel Legends shoulders. You have to crack that torso for that.
No, I don't know what.
There's no getting around. I don't know what. Look at that. Look at the short little. Okay, yeah.
Because on Parallel Universe, he was able to take these out. I don't know how, but he was able to take them out. He must have used pliers or something.
Who?
Because he was able to take them out and still not destroy this.
Basically. Who was?
And on Parallel Universe.
Who took them out?
On Parallel Universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So hold on a second. And Adam, thanks for being so patient and sticking with us because you finished.
Nah, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
So I'm gonna keep sawing this. I'm gonna free these shoulders, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do next. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off with this. Put my work gloves back on because I'm already gonna have blisters. And you want to be careful not breathing in plastic particulates too. I probably should have had a mask on.
Oh, yeah.
I protected my eyes, but I probably should have had a N97 mask on or something because some fine particles, you don't want to breathe in plastic. That's if you can smell it, you may want to put on a mask. But I didn't. It's not really going to be that much for me. So.
Well, it's bad enough, KJ, that we're ingesting microplastics on the regular as a society.
Oh boy,
so
don't get me started on that, man.
You don't want to be breathing in any extra.
Don't get me started on that.
Whenever I open any gridiron product out of the little baggies, I take the.
Yep.
That
smell.
It's what Colin seals it with.
Right.
Nylon mat.
Yeah, it does smell good. I'm not gonna lie.
I opened this thing.
So it has these little black things. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
All that. It smells like gridiron.
You've got me over here sniffing an action figure now because it still had to smell with the new assembly. Yeah.
All the way from Arizona to Australia.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something.
Yeah, but it's what Colin seals them with to protect the paint, and to seal them. I go in gridiron, and I go in the 3D print room, and I smell good. Well, just like when you open a Marvel Legends fig, or when you open a classified fig, I smell it. It's fucking weird.
when I go into gridiron. Just stop it, would you? Just stop it.
Let me go over here, gridiron.
Oh, bitch.
Me and Johnny go. Johnny knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, you two
gridiron.
peas in a pod. Get to convene over there at Mark's and just hang out and look at toys. Get all the new intel. Just like go through the dumpsters.
Figure 6 pack, KJ,
Hanging out the back
is
door.
doing Dremeling on his Luke Cage figure. He is freeing the shoulder joints, so he's cutting that bastard to bat up. That's what you're hearing. It does look like KJ's tattooing somebody though.
That sounds like that, actually. Yeah, it does. I love and I hate that sound at the same time.
I'll go on mute. I will go on mute though.
No. I mean, being tattooed. I'm not talking about you, KJ. I'm talking about that. Because that sound can be like, oh yeah, I remember like how much I enjoy this experience, and then about 3-4 hours into a tattoo, depending on what it is, you're like, I hate this sound right now, and I remember why I don't get tattooed all the time.
I need another one over here.
Yeah, the arms are the easiest spot, bro. Like, you can get something done on there, and you're good to go. But there's other parts of the body that aren't so kind.
War chest. I don't pick up a lot of the gridiron stuff, but I didn't miss out on the ground pounder. I picked up 2. Woohoo!
Nice. Yep, I put my order in, and I dare say it'll be being fulfilled soon, but I've got to see if Mark can hold off because I've got to get those wheels still, Tony.
I'm staring at my vamp right now. It's insane. It's a beast. I'm like, I just like the new setup I got over here. If my cord on my camera was longer enough, I'd show you guys up there. It's crazy. It's a lot. Have my room looking like 40-year-old virgin.
That was on TV here again recently, and it was just randomly on stage.
Fucking movie, dude.
Oh man, that film is still funny.
I love that movie. I don't know why
it's good, man.
Matthew didn't do that ever on Punks on Film. Maybe Pop Blender and Matthew can do that. I don't know.
Well, that's probably a film that Lawrence has probably actually seen. Like I
bet you he still hasn't seen it. I bet you.
Well, he might not have either, but I don't know. I feel like comedies, he's probably more.
Right now, I'll bet you $10. I'll Venmo, PayPal, Zelly, whatever to you, $10. I bet you he has not seen 40-Year-Old Virgin.
All right, I'll take that bet. I reckon he's seen it.
Okay.
I reckon he has to have seen it. Surely. Done. You're on.
Okay. You're saying he's seen it. I'm saying he hasn't seen it.
Surely he has.
It's just
man.
my luck.
Surely.
Whenever I bet, I'm going to lose. Watch. I'm going to text him right now. What time is it again? 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. I don't know. I'm going to text him.
Well, he was here before.
Text him right now.
Tell him to put his answer. Ask him the question, but tell him he's got to put his answer in the chat.
He was here earlier.
Yeah, he's probably darted off.
Why would he be asleep on a Friday night?
Does he? He doesn't have like Oz's Clubhouse or anything tonight. That's usually Saturday nights, isn't it?
It's usually Saturday nights and Friday. So sometimes. Well, Punk's Pit is on Friday. Call Larry. He's up. I texted him, Aaron, and we'll see. Oh, he's up. Hold on. Watch this. Have you seen? I think I'm going to be owing Adam $10. 40-year-old virgin. Hold on. I can't type for shit.
We'll soon find out.
He's like, yeah. He's like this, Adam. He's like, yes. No, he's like, I go, are you up? I go, are you up? Yes.
For someone who can talk a whole lot, he's a very minimalist texter at times. Like, and Have you seen 40-Year-Old Virgin? Many times. Told you. I feel like that show's going to be on a lot.
Movies. Okay, Pop Leonard put it on there. Let me throw that up there. Fucker. The Pit is now 9 on the first Friday of every morning. Oh yeah, that's right.
Papa
It's the first Friday of every month. Thursday with Frank Clubhouse. That's the schedule pretty much. Thank you, Matthew Matson. No, I'm just kidding, Brendan.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, you're part of his PA crew now? Like.
All right. So this is what I'm going to replace.
Did you do it, brother?
So the way I'm going to do this,
okay.
This is a Mattel torso. So it's going to be solid like this. So you see that?
Yep.
So I'm going to have to drill holes in here. After I'm going to do a boil and pop real quick. I'm going to put it in that plastic bag. This plastic bag. So I'm going to warm up some water and I'll be right back while that water is warming up. And then I'm going to put this in here, heat it up, dry it off, drill holes, crack it, and then I have to sculpt it so where it can fit into this overlay. And Tony, it's 2.5 hours now. By 3 hours, I'll just go ahead. We'll just call it quits, and then I'll put the rest up on my IG or that sort of thing. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, I had gotten. Let's see, what did I got? I got the face. I got Hal Jordan's face done for Robert. I can send that now with his Martian Manhunter. I have done the turtles have been done. What else was I messing with? That's it, really. I want to really make my next Delta 17 figure next time. I want to make feature.
Which one?
Yeah, because I'm staring at oh my god, what's his name again? Oh my god, I can't remember. The guy with the skull.
Okay. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like the
I
like the Native American Delta 17 figure. That's a cool one.
Yeah, that was badass too.
That's honestly why I do 2 projects, so I can at least have one thing done, even if the other one doesn't work. So I have this soft goods Doc Ock, and I have my Retaliation rock block. So these are my Terradrome figures right now.
Nice.
Yep. And then I got to send these off to Ed Action Figs buddy Teflon. He wanted an S shield for his Superman painted with cool. Is it the new 52 belt? Yeah.
Okay.
So I got these 2 done, the turtle heads done. I got Hal Jordan's head done. I gotta put the GPS lock close on the Shang-Chi. That's nothing. But yeah, dude, painting. What else did I do? Oh, you take apart that fig. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take this off because this has no business being on here. I need to go ahead, take this off, and then sell it.
What was that? Was that Stalker with something?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this off and then I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah.
The knives fit in the sheaves. You could use these knife sheaves. There's so much I wanted to do with this stuff. I can't go into it right now. I have no plans for it. I'm sticking with Hasbro and everything else.
Yep. I'm right there with you, brother.
There's a lot I wanted to do with this stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. That's called hurt. That's what happens when people hurt themselves. You know, they shoot themselves in the pocket, not the foot, or the foot and the pocket.
Lawrence goes, "Why did you ask if I was up? I made a bet with Adam that you hadn't seen it. I owe him money now." No, I'm asking for his Venmo. Yeah, send me over your Venmo. I pay my debts. I'm like a Lannister. to pay our debts.
So I have a ton of black primer, so I could sand this thing down and just paint it black. I can take off the camo off of this, off of the legs, and then just primer the whole thing. And yeah, and then I can add that snake eyes. Hell, I could probably I'll go ahead and I'll either get a custom or somebody's selling that retro snake eyes head loose. I'll probably go with a custom though. It'll be cheaper probably. And then I can turn this into a retro snake eyes with the web gear and everything.
Man, Spartan, whatever the numbers are after his name, surely he could do a snake eyes head if he hasn't already done one.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I'm letting that water get hot downstairs, but let me go ahead and see what's on eBay real quick. I'm making sure I'm not breathing in fine particle particulates from all this sawing and whatnot. I don't think you guys. Say what?
Particulates?
Yeah.
Fine particulates in the air.
Fine particulates. I probably should have wore a mask when I was doing that, just to be safe. So that's a classic unmasked right there.
Nah, I just wear the goggles.
Let me do head sculpt.
Oh, look at that custom unmasked head. That's good.
Yeah. So this is a good one. I mean, you want to get the commando one. Definitely. So Toy Box Customs,
KJ.
he has that.
Johnny.
So what?
Johnny said, if you're going to primer him black, don't bother removing the camo.
No, because you can still see it. You'll still be able to see it.
You know?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think you will. I painted mine black and I didn't primer him and he was all black. I didn't even see it, but you do.
Yeah, okay. No. I mean, if I can save a step, then I will.
Is that a set of 4 we're looking at there, KJ?
Yeah, but I'm trying to find the one by itself. So this one's like Resolute. I love G.I. Joe Resolute. This one's
Later,
unpainted. Huh?
No, I said later to Pop Blender's leaving.
Okay.
See you, mate.
So that's a Commando head sculpt, $35 painted. If I can find it unpainted, I could probably save some money.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
You know, but
just leave I would do the goggles gloss black and the rest matte black. Ooh. If you don't
that Resolute sculpt done in all black would look sick as well.
Yes, it would.
I've been debating doing a whole line of customs Resolute.
All right, so here it is. So I get one, $18, free shipping, straight from Florida. Paint that sucker, put that on the stalker. I'm in business.
There you go.
All right. Looks like I know what I'm doing for the next episode of 𝕤𝕠𝕤 Oh, hold on a second. Let me click this. So we want to look at that Resolute one, right? Dude, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. I appreciate you very much. I would say hold on to that.
Johnny has a lot of art.
Well, I'll haul at you because I'll take care of shipping and all that. So you got it, man. Thank you. That's really cool of you to do. I appreciate you.
Mad props.
I got love for the community for real. And I might just buy another stalker, and then I still may do this. This is the Resolute one.
What does Resolute look like? War chest.
When you get out of this screen, can you just go back to that custom maskless snake eyes head?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a couple maskless snake eyes head sculpts too.
But did you paint them and make them yourself, Tony, or did you get them from somewhere else?
No, I got them from my buddy Brandon 𝕬𝕜. He's Left Hook Customs, and he 3D prints them. And he did one like that with the scar on the left, and then he did one with like plastic surgery. Just hooked them all up pretty. So I got both versions. I just haven't painted them yet.
That's pretty damn accurate. That one there on the screen.
That one's nice. I'll show you.
Yeah, that looks great.
It had a really good looking, head of hair and a really like strong featured face. Snake Eyes did, yeah.
Can you please link me to that after the show, KJ?
Yeah, you got it.
What's that from, Casey?
This is from Toy Box Customs.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, Toy Box. Oh, that's where I got my version 2 Snake Eyes head skull from.
Okay.
Hey, Adam, I'm gonna send this to you on Facebook. I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, sweet as, bro. Thank you.
And then let me go downstairs. I'm gonna heat up this Mr. T. See if I can get this done in the next 20 seconds.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Tony, look what I've got sitting here. It was on the deck of the flag, but because I'm got to use it. You remember this one?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, what's his name? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Thomas Jane.
Don't tell me. Thomas Jane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yep. I used to have that one. I hated it.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, as far as figures go, we've come a long way. Let's be honest. Like, look at the hands, bro. And this is what? This is 22 years old now, or no, maybe 20 years old. This is going to be 2004, right?
I got the other two. Other two ones. They're not the movie ones. One's really cool, got a head sculpt, but it's kind of small, and the other one's like,
yeah. The one of them was the Warzone one that come with the desk, the table with the guns, and the other one is the one I've got, which has got the broken railing in the building.
I got that one too. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah, I've got the
diorama pieces that came with them.
Yes,
that's why Toy Biz Under. They were given so much for so little.
Yep. What is cool about this figure though is cloth goods, right? And they did put a lot of detail into the cloth goods side of things. Like, you've got like the little mini bandolier with the grenades here. You've got like a knife here, some cartridges back here, or magazines.
I hated all that stuff on the outside though.
What's that? Sorry?
I think I cut them all off and put them on the inside.
But the figure itself is pretty average. But I've pulled this off the shelf. So I've had this on display in and out of homes since I got it for 20 years, right? So it has literally gathered dust. And so I've pulled this out so I can use this, what I showed you earlier, to clean it up. Because I want to do like a video on it, like getting him dust free. So that's why I've got it here. But yeah, that's another project for another day.
Look at War Chest. War Chest put, that's the what if David Duchovny was the Punisher.
Accurate, man. Accurate. Very accurate.
I could see him. I could see Thomas Jane in it too, but David Duchovny, wow.
Yeah. That is Duchovny.
Oh, shite. Shit, man. It's crazy. It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
Yeah, this stuff is tiring. All right. So now I'm trying to see what's the smallest drill bit I have. I may have to switch the ends of this again. Oh, that's a good one. Set that off to the side.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Drill some holes. This thing is
That's
still
right.
hot.
Mm-hmm. Fill them holes.
Boil on top. Ha ha. Har. Yeah, here we go. Go with this one.
I'm so juvenile. Sorry.
And that we love it. All right. Take this out.
Oh, Jordan, you never look so good, baby. Right on. Robert, don't watch our streams. You're a big old collector, though.
This in. All right. So I'm gonna drill once again the sides here. So you see like where that is and where this is. I'm going to drill holes directly into this while this thing is still hot. I just took it out of boiling pot. In fact, I'm going to kiss it again with a little bit more heat first.
Some like it hot.
Duran there, mate.
Is it?
Yeah, that was Duran's song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Some like it hot. Some like it hot. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was them.
Hungry like the wolf.
What a film clip. Was it that one? I know I'm thinking on Girls on Film that they had the
Power
pretty
Station.
raunchy-
Johnny got it right. Power Station. It was on in the bar scene, I think, at on Top Gun, the first one. I'm not sure. I don't know how that popped in my head. So like,
Power Station. Was that who sung it?
I think so. Yeah. Johnny knows all the fucking 80s. We go to me and Johnny and Mark from Gridiron. We go to this arcade that's for free. You pay like $15 to get in, and everything's free.
Right.
Pinball, all these arcade shits are free, right? But there's no alcohol. Everything's free. But we go there, and they have like an 80s trivia. The guy gets on the mic and starts saying stuff. You can win it. And I thought I was a badass at 70s, 80s trivia. Mark,
Right.
Johnny kills me.
Okay.
Johnny knows all the
All right.
style 80s fucking songs and Stevie B's and Debbie Debs and Lisa's.
To quote someone we're familiar with, all right? Listen,
Johnny.
listen. Who originally sung "Some Like It Hot"? The Power Station. However,
You see that?
What are you cutting? What are you cutting?
I drill
Oh yeah,
holes in
I
here.
see what you're doing. You're gonna split it.
Yeah.
Man, that better work for that torso. Putting some work in.
Yeah. So now I'm going to use a
Lawrence
screwdriver like this. I'm going to
Matthew
crack
says
it.
I haven't seen anything, and you guys just believe him. No, it's you. It's coming from your mouth. I haven't seen that. That's why we're all bagging on him. You haven't seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. What's the matter with you? Why do I expect you to see 40-year-old virgin?
Duran did cover it in a live concert. Yeah, and funnily enough,
Really?
I didn't know.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, that's all. I didn't realize the lead singer of Power Station
Yeah,
was
that's the
Robert
one.
Palmer. Robert Palmer. Yeah,
Yes, that's Robert Palmer. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Feel the heat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
turning you up, ready or not.
Yeah, I love that.
There you go. There you go.
He passed away, right? He passed away.
Oh yeah, he died years ago, man. Yeah.
Karaoke on a drum.
Too soon.
Karaoke on a drone. Something like it.
Wow.
He wanted
Okay.
to warm up his Luke Cage. He's warming
Nah.
up with me and Luke Cage. He's gonna need ass kicked.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know.
So
Hit it off.
this is the Mattel figure. Took this off. I drilled holes and I used a precision screwdriver to just pry it open. So while this is still like this, I'm going to put it back together. I'm also going to add some super glue just to keep it nice and solid.
Okay.
That song of the end of Commando was dope. That rock.
Which song? I'm just trying to think of which song that is. How did that go?
Am I right?
I'm gonna have to. I can't get it in my head. End song. Wait.
The one that at the end of Commando.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember it. I think it's probably a little hard because I've got this music coming through to my ear.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
called "We Fight for Love" is the name of the track.
At the end of Commando,
Yeah, I'm just playing it now to myself.
and that's Power Station.
Yeah.
So this is kind of loose, but it'll have to do for now. I put in a little bit of super glue I may have to use Mod Podge or varnish to give it a little bit more resistance. But for right now, I'll just have to do. So
Nice.
I'm going to put my safety glasses back on. I'm going to drill a hole so that this Hasbro joint can fit back in.
Right on. We fight for love. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. I did not know that either. That's. I've learned something else today. There you go.
Wow. We Fight for Love. The track was originally titled Someday Somehow. Someone's Gotta Pay. Wow. Duran Duran like intertwined with Power Station too.
Well, yeah, because Robert Palmer was American, right? Or he wasn't British, was he?
Robert Palmer
was British.
He was British. He was British. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't he part of? No, never mind.
He's the one that did Simply Irresistible. Simply Irresistible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm thinking about Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel was with Phil Collins in Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have me doing karaoke, basically.
Oh man, what a time! What a time to be alive back then as like fans of music, man.
Yeah.
We're spoiled for choice.
Don't have to face it. You're addicted to love. I don't care what anybody says. If Cocktail is on, I'll watch it.
Shout out to Aussie Brian Brown, mate. Who's in Cocktail?
Oh, Brian Brown is so cool in that damn movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how to make a red eye?
Tony, have you ever heard of a film called Two Hands?
No.
It's got a young Heath Ledger in it.
Really?
Yeah. It was like his breakthrough sort of role in Australia. And Brian Brown's in that film.
Wow.
You need to watch this film. It's kind of like an Australian Tarantino film.
Brian Brown is freaking awesome. And he was dope in effects with Brian Dennehy.
Yeah, it's Brian Dennehy. Yeah. Two Hands, look it up, see if you can stream it over there. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. It's also got Rose Byrne, a young Rose Byrne in it as well. Her and Heath Ledger were like super young. Just cracking
1999.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And the director
Brian Brown's the gangster?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Watch it. It's good. You'll thank me later. It's funny. It's clever. It's very Australian. Like it's setting King's Cross in Sydney. So which was pretty loose sort of area at one point in time back then. Not as much now because laws have changed and stuff. But it's always been renowned for its nightlife and its underworld sort of realm. So yeah, if you like gangster films and stuff like that, you'll enjoy it.
I'm still on Brian Brown. Brian Brown was the shit.
Icon, mate. Aussie icon.
Isn't he married to Hottie? He's married to some Hottie.
He was married to Rachel Ward, who was another Australian actress for years. I don't know if they're still together though, but
let me see. Rachel Ward. Personal life. Rachel Ward. She was so hot in the Phil Collins song is on that one too.
Against All Odds.
Against All Odds.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah, smoking hot in that. Against All Odds. Yeah, they're still together. She's 67 years old.
There you go.
Married Brian Brown.
83. Yeah, they've been together a long time. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't realize
she hasn't done anything. She hasn't. She just
Nah, she sort of dropped off a bit.
Yeah. But dude, Brian Brown was awesome in freaking Cocktail.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen that
What'd you
film.
say? Never. There you go. Nice barrel. Coughlin's Law. Never tell tales about a woman. She'll hear you no matter how far away she is. Ain't that right?
That's it.
Coughlin's Law. Bury the dead, they stink up the joint. I'll be quoting Brian Brown all night.
Oh, I can tell. How many times do you reckon you've seen that film?
Cocktail?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've seen it a lot because I love the bar scene, the bars and the flair with the bartenders do, and I've been to in real life, seen them do that and stuff, and I'm like, dude, he rocked. They both killed that. That was cool. And then young Elizabeth Shue in there, woo! Mm-hmm. And then Kelly Lynch. That was like one of her first movies, and then she went to Roadhouse with Swayze. And oh man, Kelly Lynch.
I got a confession for you. I only saw Cocktail for the first time probably about 2 years ago.
Damn, how weird to hit.
Yep,
crazy.
Yep, it was just one of those films that somehow bypassed me for years and years and years. I just never watched it. If it was on TV, I never watched it. Yeah. And I'm glad I finally got to see it. It's good.
Well, every time Legend is on, I gotta watch that.
I've never seen that. Never seen it.
Oh, wow!
I'm like the Australian version of Lawrence right now. Listen.
Oh shit!
I had used super glue to try and keep that torso together, but I need to.
Gentlemen working hard.
Yeah, so I basically need to put some on the outside and let it harden overnight. But long story short, I'm going to basically do a quick kit bash and then show you pretty much how this is all going to look. So I'm still going to mute because I'm going to have some air dryer stuff going on. So please talk amongst yourself. I'm almost done.
Yeah, no sweat. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
Let's see what is up here. Let me go over here. Don't look it up. 2 hands in the U.S. Google will take you to Pornhub.
Yes, be specific with that search.
Allah's movie was good. Yes, Johnny, we got to hit him up. Let's go. I just live far. I'm gonna spend the night at Gridiron when I go, because at Gridiron, Mark's house and the studio is in the same place, in the same lot. Gridiron Studios is a part of Mark's home. Across the street is a Walmart, and behind the Walmart is Starfighter Arcade, that one that Johnny wins me free T-shirts at.
Right. War chest. I can't bring up your comment because I don't have the controls, but oh,
that's the arcade.
Oh, that's cool. Like the last Starfighter. That's cool.
It's got the left Starfighter.
Yeah, nice.
Johnny won this our first time there, and I begged him for it.
Tony, you gotta bring up War Chest's comment, bro.
War Chest is a crazy bastard. Hold on.
He's like, love that one. Love that one. Keep going.
Legend was dope. Yep. Tim Curry was up. Yeah, Johnny won 3 shirts.
Do you know who that is, Tony? Yahoo Serious?
You've seen Yahoo Serious? It sounds familiar, but I don't get it.
There was a film called Young Einstein. It was an Australian film. Man, he's
Oh.
bad. It is like it came out in the 90s, the early 90s, I want to say, maybe late 80s, one or the other. And it came out of nowhere. This guy was a nobody in Australia, and he made this film. And it became somewhat of a hit at the box office. I don't know how, but Yahoo Serious is no longer even a thing. He made that film, and then I think he even made a follow-up film which flopped heavily, and then just disappeared.
Really?
You don't know what happened to him.
We 3 hours in, KJ.
Almost there.
Quick.
Darkness. Tim Curry ruled as darkness. Hell yeah! Oh my god, my sister can't. She don't like mentioning his name. She don't like seeing a picture of him. She goes, no, that's too close to the damn devil.
Between that
Tim
and
Curry
him and it, he does evil well.
I am a part of you all. What is life without dark? Oh. Well, what did he say? What do we have here? A little boy. Oh my god!
All right.
Yeah, Carlos, you're right. It was Reckless Kelly. It was Reckless Kelly. That's what it was. Yeah. Based on the Bush Ranger Ned Kelly, who was also like portrayed by Heath Ledger in the Ned Kelly film. Come on, man! Crocodile Dundee was a smash hit of a film. I still will watch that film, and it will make me smile if it's ever on TV.
I'll watch that all the time.
It's a timeless piece of
I could watch Romancing the Stone all day, and I could watch Crocodile Dundee.
Romancing the Stone, like they're both obviously of the same vintage, but I feel like Romancing the Stone has dated a lot more in some respects. Like I think with Crocodile Dundee, the fish out of water sort of story doesn't really sort of date because it's a timeless sort of trope. Yes, but yeah. I watched both not that long ago, and Kathleen Turner, man, what happened to her? Oof.
She just got tired of it. She just
bro, the fall off was real.
She played Matthew Perry's dad in Friends, and she was a.
Matthew Perry's dad?
Yeah, transgender.
That was his dad. It was
really? What?
Kathleen Turner played Matthew Perry's dad. He was Mr. Bing. It was Chandler Bing's dad. Kathleen Turner was his dad, and his mom was Morgan Fairchild.
I never watched Friends, man. I never watched Friends.
Oh my god, I love Friends and Seinfeld. Oh my god, I watched Seinfeld baked one time. It was
man, Seinfeld
hurting from laughing.
Seinfeld, I would watch again and again, and my dad loved Seinfeld, so I was sort of like that was in my mind's eye a lot when I was young. But Friends, I could never get into it. Could never, and even to this day.
I hear you. You had to.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you guys ready?
Christine, that croc.
Yeah, we ready, bro.
Scene, in the stone. The stupid idiot. He caught that jewel. And he left his hand out there.
So, thank you guys for being patient.
No worries.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
This is the Luke.
Is that the fruits of your labor?
Yeah, but there's a lot more work. I got to cut down this waist in here, this torso.
Okay.
The Hasbro arms do plug in pretty damn good into this Mattel sculpt. I have this 𝕤𝕤 Sun Yellow Primer, so I'm going to paint this directly to the plastic. to
Okay.
take care of that armpit gap. These are butterfly joints, so I have to cut some of the material from the torso, but they're fully functional. So these butterfly joints work.
Nice.
So I had to cut
Nice.
some of the material from the front and the back, but it'll work. Right now, this is all held together by basically mounting putty. There's mounting putty here on the head, right? Like,
Nice. Yeah, you put in some work on that.
right? There's this. I basically drilled a hole into this so this would fit. So I still have swivel
Okay.
down here, along with a diaphragm joint from Mr. T to emulate the diaphragm joint that's in Ryu and Ken on the 𝕤𝕠𝕠𝕤 Street Fighter. So I still need to free up some space so I can still have that movement in the torso within the overlay and get some dynamic poses. But you can already see with the butterfly joints, he can wind his arm back for punches, that kind of stuff. He can bring them closer together, but the material is kind of in the way. But once again, hold on a second. You can see here, I'll just pop this from right now. You can see the butterfly joint at work.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
So it's almost there. I just wasn't able to. Me and Tony, we made a pact. We're like, hey man, 3 hours. We need to go ahead and just blah blah. Right now it's like 2:07 where you're at right now, right?
You're bang on the money, mate. Yep, 2:07.
Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with us. I know Tony's starving. I'm starving. I gotta find something to eat before these places close down.
That's it.
But yes, so this is Luke Cage Power Man with Mr. T torso.
There you go. Skin tone's good.
I got another 𝕤𝕠𝕠𝕜 injury, dude. Another blister. And I had to destroy this torso. Destroy it. I can't. There's no using this at this point. Probably not.
That's cooked.
I may find a use for these legs, but it's like it's crazy like trying to kit bash this stuff together. I probably should have just chilled out to the Doc Ock, but you know, it's 𝕤𝕠𝕠𝕜. It's worth it. You guys are worth it.
That's it, man. We had the time. Why not?
Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for rocking with us. Tony, I'll show you some tips as far as like bringing that stuff up, because it's like it's crazy. There's like you can do this, you can do the chat. It's really hard to do both, but we try to make it happen because you guys are really working.
Absolutely.
I really wish the Marvel Legends team gave us this Luke Cage with a diaphragm joint, with butterfly joints, with the same articulations we saw from 𝕤𝕤𝕣𝕠𝕣 Spider-Man and that Punisher and that Daredevil and all that. Like I said, this is almost there. Some more painting, some more shaving by the torso to get a better fit in this. We're making it work, man. So this rock block, I'm getting my 𝕤𝕠𝕠𝕜 figs. Oh man, I am so tired. I'm so hungry. Oh, let me go ahead and pull up the socials. So you guys talk that while I'm pulling up all your stuff, basically.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. So what else you got going on, Adam? Next video or anything?
What have I got going on? I haven't got anything that I really need to open up and film. Like I said to you, I've got to do the video for this kit here and get that sorted, but that won't take me too long.
That would be nice.
I've got work mainly at the moment. My job's been pretty busy, and my spare time, I work in my spare time as well. So that's just keeping me busy. And it's been cold here. Like, we've just come into spring, and it's like an extension of winter in Melbourne. It's shit.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Yeah, so I tend to stay home a lot if I'm not working and just recuperate from the daily grind. And, so there'll be days where I don't even walk in this room, and I literally have to walk past it to go to my bedroom because I'm just tired. You know what I mean? Or got other commitments with the dogs and my wife and just life. So this is the sanctuary that always awaits me. So it's always nice to come in here when I have the spare time and just fluff around and clean things up and reorganize things and try and make room for more shit that we tend to buy that we don't really need. And it's a work in progress. Like, this side of the room is looking pretty good. Like, I've still got some tinkering to do, but I recently added one more of these cabinets, so I've got 7 of them now that line the wall. Yeah, man. And I've got space. Like, I've got a lot of space in them to fill. So that's an ongoing project, and you can see up the top here where that top of the cabinet diorama extends. That extends all along all 7 of the cabinets. So adding to that constantly, tinkering with that. That's my main project, I guess, really, that is an ongoing project, because I want to be able to add a backdrop to it. And there's a guy in the States, and his name is Mags, and he goes by Liberty City Customs, I think it is. He might have even recently changed that. And he makes a lot of like those backdrops and stuff. And I was in discussions with him to do like a modular piece that runs the length behind, because where the wall hits the cabinets, there's probably a good about this much room that's sort of, you've got like a little bit from the wall to the cabinet, but then there's a negative space because those grass mats only go back so far on the top of the cabinets. So there's a negative space that I want to fill with like a mountainous sort of backdrop, and which will allow me to sit things on top of that, as well as have like outcroppings that you could sit like figures on and things like that. And I want to get him to build part of it, which will extend up, and it will allow me to put, there's a siren here. Yeah, it's gone. It'll allow me to put that backdrop around the stand for the dragonfly. So the dragonfly will sit in a position where it's like banking or hovering, but the stand won't be just sitting there flush in front of all the figures. You know what I mean? It'll be concealed. Yeah. So that's the big thing I'm working on. But that's, over time it'll get there. Yeah. But that's pretty much it, man.
I'm just shady and sketchy on putting too much more weight on top of my 3D tops here, because I've seen some scary stuff on YouTube that the glass will explode and shatter if too much weight is coming down on your DTOFs, because it wasn't designed for so much weight. But I mean, just be careful.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I've only got the one vehicle up there at the moment, which is the 𝕬𝕜𝕑. And
same.
The what you can't see off camera on that side, on the very last cabinet, it has another one of these sort of structures, those 𝕬𝕑𝕑 toy structures, that like that corrugated iron sort of thing. Yeah. But it's more the deck, the outpost sort of thing. So each cabinet only has a certain amount of weight.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And the good thing about the backdrop that I'm talking about, it's made of like foam composite, so it's not that heavy. So it'll just sit in the background, and it'll probably only sit about this far forward, probably from the wall anyway. But it's a very salient point about the weight, because I have heard of that happening too. These ones are from Aldi, of all places. You guys have got Aldi over there.
Yeah, we got Aldi.
Yeah, they're like a special buy once a year, because IKEA stopped making DTOFs for sale.
IKEA stopped making them,
Yeah.
That was so
only
weird.
Only two of them are actual DTOFs. The rest of the Aldi ones. But
I gotta find them on like Marketplace or something.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
I get lucky with those. All right, gents, let me go ahead and roll out the socials real quick. Adam, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to direct people over to your YouTube channel, Shark Guy's Toy View. Once again, check out his Punisher Bushwhacker reviews, all the Joes, this Falcon and Coral review, fantastic. And going through all the retro series and everything else, man.
Yeah, just doing my thing, man. You know, like, it's one of those things where it's a time-sensitive thing, and it's also, you know, sensitive to what is available to me at times. You know, like, we have to play the long game here a lot of the times. It's not – a lot of people have this misconception that, oh, the Aussies get everything first. We don't get everything first. We do get some stuff before the rest of the world, but – like I tell other people, it is all cyclical. Some person in France will get something before someone in California will get it before the next person gets it in China before Australian gets it next. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But yeah, I just enjoy busting these figures open. I don't try to make an art form out of it. I don't try to, you know, prattle on too much and just not take myself too serious. It's, you know, what you see is what you get when I'm cracking these things open, and I just call it how I see it. You know, if I don't like something, I don't like it. If I think something can be improved, I think it can be improved.
Yeah.
You know, and on the other hand, it's like, you know, you're finding stuff out for the first time when you crack into these things, even if there is reuse. Like, you know, a good example, this 16 that came with that 2-pack, like, it's a nice piece. Like, you've seen this before with like the
a bunch of
retro
things, yeah.
It's a nice little weapon.
It's not
bad. You know, it's not bad. Like, and the point I made with this is, you know, why didn't we get this with Stalker, with the retro Stalker? And I even said that in my Stalker review.
And
you know,
there's so much
like,
and
that's how my brain sort of works. I look at this stuff and I question it. Like, I ask the questions. Why? You know, why should this be here when it could be there? And yeah, that's it, man.
And also your Instagram.
Yeah.
So they're everything's really tied in together. So one will lead to the other. All this stuff is great, and they're great supplements to the videos, so we can get a closer look at the pictures. Really cool stuff, man.
Yeah, man. It's one of those things with Instagram. Like, I wish I had more time to take actual toy photos and to get toys out there. And, you know, and even when I do reviews, you know, there's so much that goes into filming a review that, you know, what you see as the end product of 20 minutes could take you 2 hours to complete from go to woe, you know?
You ain't lying.
And when you're standing up over the deck of a 7.5-foot aircraft carrier, and you've been busting your ass on your feet all day, and you've done almost 20,000 steps, you're trying to be like efficient, right? And then at the end, you've got to maneuver the tripod to take your photos, and you're like, okay, I would love to take 10 photos, guys, but here is 5. All right, like, that is it. You know, I can only do so much.
I'm still not feeling sorry, you fucker. You got a flag.
I mean, it's life is good, man. And congrats. A long time ago, you hit 1,000. This dude right here is about to hit 1,000. Holler at my dudes, Tony's Figs, on YouTube. Subscribe. Get this man to 1K. Get him there.
Trying.
Yeah.
It's coming along pretty good. A lot
of great stuff. You challenged me to display my collection. I am not ready. I'm probably going to need a full year. Like, all right, here's my collection. Here's what it looks. But you've been putting in work, man. You've been an inspiration. Also, your Instagram as well over at Tony's Figs. And once again, taking a closer look at some of this great stuff. The soft goods, putting my stuff to shame. Man, I quit. I didn't even have time to paint this shit, man. I almost destroyed this figure 8 different times, man. But also, you're also on Facebook as well. So holler at Tony's Figs 911. Tony's Figs, if you want to get another closer look at stuff, or just what this dude's taste is, what his mood is, what his zone is, you know, like, that's another way to kick it as well. the world's your oyster, man. So anything you got to say about inhabiting this little ecosystem of ours?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Fun times.
All right.
One
Well,
little therapeutic hobby.
All right.
That's it.
And I'll go ahead and bring it home. Holler at your boy, Black Genghis. You know, I'm just making my way downtown. Pace is fast and home down. I'm about to get some more of these reviews, man. I know I've been saying that for a long time, but I'm working on it. You can catch me live every other Thursday at 5, live at 5. I am proud. Also, holler at me on Instagram. Trying to put in work, trying to put in these posts. I'm doing a fundraiser for World Central Kitchen, so please take a look at that. Also, holler at my Facebook if you get the chance to do that. Fun times. If you want high-res photos of my checklist that I'm very proud of, you can go to my Facebook and check those out over as well, so you don't have to pinch and zoom. Really good stuff. Also, guys, Tuesday is my birthday, so I turned 42. So this was a really special episode of 𝕤𝕤𝕑 for me. So this is part of my birthday celebration. I'm going to thank you guys very much watching me.
Happy early birthday.
Videos. Thanks, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Happy early birthday.
This was a great episode, even though, once again, I couldn't avoid injury, breathing in super glue fumes, and destroying 2 figures.
2 injuries.
Like, there's still a lot of work to do with this. I'm still gonna do the paint. I still had to, like, I really wish, like, I don't know why that wasn't boot swivel. Don't get me started with that. It's like, I'm just gonna have this dude on the shelf.
I had to glue his ass back. Yeah,
that's irritating, but I love it. I love Luke Cage. It was, you know, that diaphragm. There's not really enough room in this overlay for the diaphragm joint and the
remove it
butterfly joints. But the butterfly joints will work. I'll cut some plastic off of the vest. That'll be worth it. But man, all right, man. Let's go ahead and close this up. Chat, have a great weekend. Thank you for rocking with us. Whiskeys and brews to you all, whether you're watching from down under, from the AZ, in LA, worldwide, coast to coast, nation to nation. Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. This has been the 𝕤𝕤𝕑. We up out this piece.